disrespectful, but the Switch was pretty shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Just fucking dog
I
shit
had a quick
performance.
glance at some of the comparisons, and I mean, nothing really comparing at the render when you're looking at the PS3 and the 360 version. It's like, oh yeah, there's trees, and it like gets better. It's like Switch texture pop in like right at your face. The texture pops in like when it's at your face. I
Yeah,
was like, come on, bro. It's
but
like
that's the Switch.
it
I
looks
can't.
so bad. I mean, at least the frames aren't as janky as the 360 and PS3. Because it's like looking at some of the video frames, what people record, like it all kind of choppy.
Oh yeah,
But then you look at like the
because
Xbox One
PS5
X,
it runs fucking smooth as butter. I love it.
PS5 will have the upgrade again.
Smooth as butter, and
PS4, it's
nope,
pretty average on the PS4.
it's running the PS4 Pro version, the PS5,
Yeah,
because Rockstar just did it for PS4.
but
Well, not
looking at
Rockstar, it was Double Eleven,
but
but
weirdly enough, looking at all the comparisons on the videos I was watching, the Xbox One X, like the Xbox
Rockstar
version,
didn't even touch the game.
the Xbox version looks way better than any other version. It's so weird.
Oh no,
Yeah, with the
you watched the
comparison videos.
freaking Digital Foundry.
Oh,
No.
whilst the comparison videos I was watching, not even there, just looking at different comparisons. The Xbox One all looked cleaner and crisper than any of the versions. PS4 version had a weird
Oh hell
grain over
no.
it because I was showing a comparison of a scene,
Oh
and
that
PS4
yeah,
had like a grain texture on it, like a
yeah, that's weird.
weird foggy. But then the Xbox version didn't. It was nice and clear and sharp. It was like, what the fuck? Like, why is
Yeah,
the
well,
PS4 meant to be a
the
fog?
lighting was all redone
It was
for
weird.
the port. The lighting's all done. The shadows are crisper on the PlayStation. The fucking
Maybe I don't
it's
know.
a proper crisper image. It's so
Because
fucking good.
I mean, looking at one of the
Although they didn't up-res the characters or anything for some
because I
reason.
looked at one person's comparison.
Like John still looks
Yeah,
PS3
like I was looking at one person's comparison. The only thing that really looked different to it was that it had the higher frames.
because I'll get up.
But anyway,
Oh, there's not higher frames though. It's all 30.
that's the
Like,
same. This person that recorded when they're comparing the video, the PS4 version had higher frames compared to the PS3 version. But anyway,
oh, yeah,
oh, you're frozen.
PS3 would be more the 19 mark or something. 20 frames, 25. What? Why?
I know it froze. It was weird, but nah.
That's
I know it's just like unnecessary. I mean, it's good that we've got it for people to play, but it's just as unnecessary.
Then again, you don't have to buy it, so
I want to get it for Xbox. That's the only thing I really
you
want.
don't need it though.
Hey,
Oh, you've already got it though. You
I've
got
got the 360
the
version.
360 version.
I want the Xbox One version.
That's the same thing.
No, it's different.
Oh, it's the same disc, I think.
It's different.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck off.
because they were
Bullshit.
comparing it on the One X, and actually is a lot cleaner and crisper and sharper than the 360 version.
No way. It's a 360 disc though.
Yeah, I looked at the comparison video on that was played on the Xbox One.
Three disc.
Yeah, I don't know. It was played on the Xbox One X, and I was looking at the comparison video, and it was a
I
lot
don't know why they
cleaner.
got the two brandings though, like 360
Yeah.
and one. Like,
So I don't know. It was just weird that it was why I don't know why the video showed the Xbox One version, like the Xbox. Well, again, it was Xbox One X. Why that version was a lot cleaner and sharper than the 360 version, if it's the exact same game.
oh, because it would have had the upscale,
Maybe the patch or something.
the 4K upscale.
Because it looked real good.
Because Xbox One wouldn't look good, but the One X would have.
Mm.
And because I installed it to my Series X, but I didn't play it
Yeah, I wonder what they'll look on that.
for some reason. I just
Some people did.
I installed it.
Some people did comparisons with that as well, but there's like so many comparisons everyone's been chucking up on YouTube. Like there's shit ton everyone's doing it.
That's why I don't look at them. I just use the one source,
So
the proper source. Like fuck.
yeah, still good just to see varieties. There's no, you're not getting biases to it. But anyway,
It's just sucked that they didn't fucking like remaster or remake it.
yeah, that would have been better. Like that, what we thought we were gonna get, but
Like-
ended up just being just a re-release. For yeah,
I think we all knew it was because they didn't call it anything else but just
they weren't saying anything.
Redemption. Like
Mm.
they didn't put on the remaster remake, like nothing. They just Red Dead Redemption.
But yeah, a bit dark.
Where's
in my
this?
room, but I could do. But yeah. Oh
That was weird. I couldn't find Discord even though it's right there.
That's alright. I wouldn't worry too much.
Is that you watch that and you get the proper
Yeah, I'll have a look at it possibly. I'm not
the
too worried.
freaking proper one.
I'm actually like again not even gonna play it again. I've done it. I've done my bout of it. I enjoyed it. I don't really need to dig into it again.
Right?
Too
Still
many
never finished it.
too many games to play. To go back on other games to play them again.
Good thing is it's only short though. Like it's only 12 hours.
Fuck that! I spent days playing that
How
game.
long is Red Dead?
I spent days playing. I spent like a week playing that
It's
game.
only a short game though.
If you do just the campaign, then yeah.
I've been doing everything. Like the length isn't. I think like total is 25 hours if you do everything.
It takes a while. I'm sure it was more than that.
Okay, story 20 to 25 hours.
Yeah, because I spent.
Activities 25 35. 100% completion 30 plus.
Yeah, because I spent days on that
It's
game.
not too bad, right?
Yeah, completion is 46
Played
hours.
more Undead Nightmare than I base game.
Oh, I did that pretty quickly. That was pretty short. That was short-lived. That was fun.
Yeah, because it's. Cause I've been going the last 2 days. I've just smashed it. I put like 12 hours in
You
2
should have
days.
been
I
finished.
think.
Yeah, yeah. With your logic, you should be finished by now.
No, I already just hit Mexico.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot to do.
Yeah, I got all fucking Blackwater to go and everything.
The game's big.
I
The
haven't
game is
unlocked
big.
Blackwater yet.
Mm. But anyway, we'll get
The
on
game
into
is
it.
big. It's also not big.
Oh,
It's only 10 gig.
yeah. But yeah, we'll get on into it. So the episode started. Oh, what's up, bearders and bearders?
Actually, that is pretty big because
Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast with Jim's slight small intro. Interruption to the intro.
yeah,
Let's get on to the episode.
in the intro eruption.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Intro eruption.
The intro eruption. No, God dang it!
Connection's a bit shitty. I don't know why my connection's a bit
I don't
poorly
even
at the
know why
moment.
I said that.
Oh, that's why it's poorly. It's connected to the wrong buffer in here.
It all work.
It's gonna clean up in a sec. Connected. There we go. Should be better
Oh.
now. It was connected to the wrong.
You always look at the video connected down the bottom. If it's got like
Wi-Fi
the green bars on that.
Yeah, there's
If
that
that's
too.
being weird.
There we go. No, my Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
was,
they're all green bars. They
My
give you the
Wi-Fi
most.
bar was low. Oh, I could say
Oh.
that's low, but be high on my Wi-Fi. It's all sorted.
It's weird.
But yeah, so yeah, you were
Nice,
sucking up and
nice.
butted up, and you bought the Red Dead on PS4 digital.
As soon as it went live, I was like, bye. I was like one of the first people to probably just purchase it. Because as soon as my
No.
phone went off, I was like, bye.
No hesitation. No fucking hesitation. No second thought.
No, they fucking. I thought it was launching at midnight on the 17th.
Yeah.
Because it says the 17th to the 8th.
Yeah.
So I waited till midnight. I was like, there's no launch. 1 a.m., there's no launch. Then I found out it was that evening, like 7 p.m. it went live.
Yep.
It's like,
Time zone.
it must
I
have been like all through the US time zone. Like usually we get a game at midnight, not
Yeah.
like late evening the next, like in the same day, like
Yeah.
or the next day really. But like, but
Like,
no, I'm
shit's
thinking happy.
wild. Like,
I'll
shit's wild.
I'll get my time out of it.
Yeah. Shit always gets screwed over released here in Australia. It's always pain in the ass.
Not only digitally, because physically, remember the good old days where you had like the midnight release? You would get that at midnight.
Yeah.
And then people were so confused, like your American friends, like, how are you playing that? I was like, I went and got it.
Yeah, because it came out that day. It technically came out that day, so they were able to sell it.
Yeah, but for them, it was like the next day. Like, they had to wait like 13, 14, fucking 15 hours so they could
Most
play
people
it.
nowadays just change the time. Like, some people, because it's like time release, people jump to like, because it'll be like in New Zealand. So people and everywhere else will be
New
like,
Zealand.
let's change to New Zealand time. So they get it that hour early or 2
That
hours
doesn't
early.
work for
whatever.
every game, though.
No, it's only if it releases, like the set release, how it's done.
which is getting rarer.
Mm.
Also, whoever wants an all digital future, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to help too that people keep buying into it at the same time. Like that's what they're encouraging too by like having early releases. So
You
like
know, but
Red Dead Digital came out
you have
now,
digital and physical, so you
and
get
then
your pick.
you got to wait till like 2 months before a physical copy comes out. Like, why? Why not
I
release them
wonder why they
together
did that.
to push sales? It's all about pushing
Yeah,
sales.
but I want.
We'll see how many people want to. Again, it's exactly that the whole thing about digital future. Push it early on digital. People
You
go,
know,
oh,
but,
I'm desperate. I need to get. Oh, I need to get. Oh, I'm gonna buy it. Like you, day one buy. Oh, look at this.
yeah,
Look,
I
look.
freaking had to.
And that's the thing. It's like, oh, look, October. Look how well we did our sales for Red Dead in October. We sold 20 copies. But look how many sales we did in digital. We sold 1 million copies. It's all about creating propaganda
I
to throw
actually think
socks.
they did like 10 million.
Oh,
Just
something
bam,
like
straight
that.
up.
But like they're saying, it's all
Maybe
about.
more.
They're literally
Like,
fubbing the stats. If you release them neck and neck, you would actually get a more
also, they
genuine
get more
release.
money in the long run if they do 2 releases.
But you'd get a more genuine
Because
release, like of stats, if they released them at the exact same time. You'd know like the whole sale.
unlike Baldur's Gate, which that came out 3 fucking years ago, I think 3 years ago. Baldur's Gate 3 was in early access.
Yeah, early access. Yeah, digital release, early
Yeah, like
access. Yeah,
that was a full price early access game,
yeah.
and now fucking look at it at the release. It's
Because
just fucking gone ballistic.
people have bought it because they held off. Because remember with the that back then being like it's only a beta, but people were selling it and everyone complained about it, so no one bought it. People
Yeah, like
waited.
$90 here for a beta, like
Exactly.
for an
So
early
people
access.
waited for it to go full access and then buy it. They waited for it to come out and actually get there. Wait for it to be done.
Yeah, but they should have bought it back then because it was cheaper. But okay,
No,
yeah, like I
it's the
don't get
exact
it.
same price. Nothing's changed. It was still
No, it's
$90 extra.
$100 now. I think it
No,
is
same price.
109.
Same price.
Let me have a look at that. Don't think so.
Yeah, it was
Baldur's
99 or 100, whatever it was when it came out.
It was 89, I think. Oh, yeah, it's still 89.95.
Yeah, no price change, no nothing. They said that because when the
That's
increases were happening,
crazy.
they were keeping it at the same price. They said they weren't going to change it with the new when they had that thing change with
Well, then why
the
the fuck is it
increase.
an extra 20 to $30 on PlayStation? Wow.
Yeah. That's that. Oh, maybe that's because they took the thing, but PC wouldn't because PC's not affected by that whole
Yeah,
inflation.
maybe. But
PC's
there's
not.
also no physical copy on PlayStation either. It's all digital, which means they can just if the fuck they
Oh
want,
my
people have to
god,
buy it.
that's annoying. That's digital.
I'm pretty sure it's digital only, like because I tried looking at like EB, JB, nothing,
But
and it
that's
comes
like
out in like 2 weeks.
But again, that's like the whole push for fucking Modern Warfare 3 as well. Like they've been pushing that as well, like the digital thing, trying to plug that.
Have you seen what they're doing to that?
What?
They put up a thing like there's the headshot multipliers are down in multiplayer. The time to kill is longer. They gave base characters more health, like
Yep.
base.
Yeah.
They raised the base health. They
More combat time.
they got 16 maps for multiplayer day one, I think it was.
That's pretty cool.
They got map voting back.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the slide cancellings back.
Yep.
There's just a whole range of things, and
I'm actually keen. Like I'm
people
actually
are like,
keen for
wow.
this.
And it's an open world zombies.
Well, yeah, they're dropping in, which is I think it's kind of like a DMZ zombie mode because you drop in, you do stuff
Yeah.
in your evac,
And you have to extract.
I said like back in the day, like when they were bringing in DMZ, they should do when they first were bringing in DMZ. If you go back even on the podcast,
Well, they did do that.
I
Like
said
10
that
years ago, they did that.
I said that they needed to make like a DMZ zombie mode, like an actual DMZ zombie game.
They already done that.
No, they didn't.
They did it with aliens though, not zombies.
It was like a
Remember
an
the
event.
Advanced Warfare where you had that alien the extraction one?
I never played that
same
mode.
thing.
But like it was not like DMZ though.
It was
like,
pretty cool.
because I was reading up on it, and yeah, you go in, and it's like playing DMZ. It's like you go in, you got to gather your resources, collect your items and shit, and fight monsters, and then like, or not monsters, but zombies, and then evac. Like it's literally DMZ but with zombies. I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Right.
I'm like, that's actually pretty
Also,
cool.
if you want a copy of Red Dead 2, it's $24.
Yeah, Red Dead 2's down at the moment. Yeah.
They just dropped the price on that dramatically.
Yeah, because It's like, here, play this as well if you're gonna pick up Red Dead.
The amount of people that I heard say they hate Red Dead 2, that they found it boring, is
Red
insane.
Dead 2 is so good. But same people are like, there's a lot of people like doing that too with fucking Call of Duty at the moment.
How could you call Red Dead 2 boring? That's like the most.
But
That's the most alive game ever fucking made. Really, like
but
things happening everywhere. Like there's
yeah,
always something to do.
yeah. Red Dead 2 like definitely had a lot more. But
I don't get it.
but talking about Call of Duty, like it was kind of funny because, like I said to you, like EB had their like listing go up for it, which had the boonie hat. JB Hi-Fi took forever from me anyway to be able to
They
find
said
it
the
when they had
freaking booty hat for a second.
the booty hat. But like, I was like, where's all like the where's
I don't know
like
how
they used
you
to have all the
couldn't
cool
see
shit?
it
Like where's all
though.
the good shit? Yeah, it wasn't coming up. I kept typing in everything. What I typed in, Modern Warfare 3 didn't give anything.
I
MW3
just typed
nothing.
in Call of Duty and it comes
As I
up
said,
like.
typed in Call of Duty and the first thing I saw as soon as you typed in Call of Duty, the first thing it showed was Modern Warfare 2 for PS4, and then it was like for PS5, and then it was like the original Modern Warfare like pre-owned, and then it cut to like Vanguard, and then Cold War, and it had just all this shit on like all the different platforms, but there was no Modern Warfare 3, and I was like, what the fuck? Like it just had no listing for it. I was like, that's annoying, and you like told me like, oh, they got the Steelbook. I'm like, oh, do they? And I checked, still no listing
Yeah.
for it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where's the listing for it?
That's weird, man.
And it wasn't until later that
I
night,
don't get
and then
how
they
they
had it.
do
And
that.
it's like, oh, there it is. Now it's there on the fucking listing. And that does look kind of cool, that
I just
steelbook.
found an $8,000 PC.
Yeah.
I just put in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I looked at the PS5 version,
Mm.
and beneath it showed a 11 grand PC.
Mm. Yeah.
What has that got to do with fucking Call of Duty?
No, that's the internet when you search
Also,
things.
there's a beta for that at some point.
Yes,
Must
you
be
get early.
October.
You get early beta for it with your You get the early access beta with your, and you get week access. A week. A week
Well, that's
early.
on PlayStation. You get it. They get it for like 2 weeks, I think. Everyone else gets it the last week.
Week early access to the
They,
campaign if you pre-ordered the Vault
people are
edition.
still going to be pissed at that.
Hmm.
Imagine the Xbox when like PlayStation still get the beta like way early.
Yeah, so there's the beta access part of pre-order, but then if you got the Vault
Yeah.
edition, you got a week early access to the campaign. I think it was, or 3 day early.
I don't get that. Like,
That was a
why you want
week.
the campaign? Like, that's just spoiler territory.
But like the Vault edition as well, right? So this is what got me, which
It's
I'm trying to like.
$150, I think.
Yeah,
Is it?
this is 160 like normal, like the other Vault edition was.
Hmm.
But what got me, which was confusing, because like you got the skins. Basically, from what it looks like, you skip most of the first battle pass because it says you get Black Cell 1,
Yeah.
which I'm like, if it is the
Right.
Black Cell, which came, I don't know if it's the Black Cell bundle, does it come with the, like, it's confusing how they list it out because like Black Cell comes with the 20 tier skip, but if it's not that version, like it's already got 50 tiers at least in there that you're skipping the battle pass on. You're halfway through the battle pass already.
Yeah, I think there's 100 tiers, right?
Yeah, it's always
Is it?
100, but the
100?
battle part that Vault edition gives you a 50 tier skip.
Yeah,
So you're halfway through your battle
that is
pass.
weird.
Like it's actually for the value of money, it's
Oh, so
not
it's
bad
it's more incentive, yeah.
because you get when you buy it,
Could
you
you
get
could you what do you get with the vaulted one?
you get the
Like,
4
do you get
skins.
actual like before you get like you get Price,
Yep.
Ghost, and
You get
whatever else?
Makarov. You get Price, Makarov, Ghost, and what's his name?
They changed Makarov though.
Yeah, because it's new.
I don't like his new design.
I know because
Do you
it's a new reboot design. Yeah,
They all look too
he looks
what's the
too
word?
young and too pretty. He looks too pretty.
Yeah, that.
They don't look
Because back
grunge.
in the
They don't
old
look...
games, he was like rugged, like
He looked like
in
a
his
rugged
40s,
Russian.
50s.
He looks like a suave fucking playboy Russian billionaire kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like he looks too.
But now he looks like
Saying he looks too pretty boy. Like he gets all the freaking. He looks like Rasputin. I don't know that song. I was making a joke about that song.
I don't get what that like. I don't get like why they made him like that. He's meant to be rugged because he's
Yeah.
literally like I don't know.
So I don't know. It was.
But then
weird
again,
as well.
I am keen for the campaign.
Yeah, I'm definitely keen for that. So, but no, like for the value for $160, it technically ain't bad because you got the 4 skins, and if you pre-order it as well, you get the bonus soap skin.
You
Um,
you get the 4 skins with your Vault edition.
get the force. So you get Soap, who looks very dirty. Um, you get like a two weapon packs, two vaulted weapon packs. 50
What?
tier skip, black
Oh, the
cell.
Vaulted weapons, yeah.
Yeah, you get your black cell pack. You 50 tier skips. You get fucking the 1,100 bonus coins as well. It's like you get all this shit. It's not bad technically for the value, but like, why can't I have like a physical version of that? Like, why can't you,
Well,
spend that?
they used to.
Yeah, the hard-on editions. Like, fuck.
Okay, you get the Nemesis weapons and Black Cell,
Yeah.
but also in the standard game, you get the soap operator pack still,
So you're still
and
getting
you get to play
both.
the game a week early and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only thing the Vault edition gives you is the 2 weapons, Black Cell, and the Nemesis pack. That's it
Yeah.
for an extra like $60,
And the 50 tier skip.
30 actually.
No.
Black
In the
Cell plus 30 tier skips.
Yeah, but in the Vault edition you get 50. So you get the 20 part of the Black Cell bundle.
I'm on their website. It says 30.
Yeah, you get the 20 tier skips by default plus a bonus 30, which makes it 50.
Where the fuck they get 30 from then?
They get a bonus 30. So when you
30
buy,
additional.
so on Call of Duty, the Black Cell bundles are 44.95, right? So you get the
Yeah.
skins, you get 20 tier skips
And
plus.
then the operator pack will be roughly 20, $30.
Yeah, so you're
That's
getting
what
all
their
the
packs usually
value
are.
there because the game's $99. So you're definitely getting the value for it.
Yeah, but why is it only digital though? Like, give us a physical.
That's exactly my point. Why can't they make a Vault Edition in the physical bundle? Like, just still get the same shit, but like,
I
just
think
give us.
they had digital for consoles, but still, like, it was only digital for like Modern
It's
Warfare
just.
2, Modern Warfare.
It's like
Did Cold War
why?
have one?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
No, they didn't have it. From what I remember, I don't think.
I just like how they stuff carrying over though. Like all your Modern
Yes,
Warfare 2
they're
stuff
finally
carries over.
listening and they're letting it all carry over, which is
That's
great.
what I say. No offense to Treyarch and that, but I reckon they should just have Infinity Ward doing the campaigns now
Well,
forever.
with
Like
of how it was saying,
everything is
because
carry over.
well, that's the thing, because you can with how it was saying actually on Call of Duty itself, when you pre-order that pack, you actually get those skins now, and you can use those skins in Modern Warfare 2. By the sounds of it, how it was explaining it, because when you looked at it, it said the soap skin
More incentive.
because it said the soap skin carried over to Modern Warfare 3. I'm like, if the soap skin carries over to Modern Warfare 3, that means it works in Modern Warfare 2. It's like the same as the ghost and all that, and price and stuff. It's like if you're saying it carries over, that should technically mean it works in Modern Warfare 2, and you can use it in Modern Warfare 3. I'm
Right.
like, what the fuck? Like, it's
I think
cool,
that's more incentive for people to actually get it
but they did say the only difference was
because they get it early. And
if you don't own Modern Warfare 2 or if you've never had it, the default operators. Remember how there's all those default operators? They don't carry over to they don't carry over to Modern Warfare 3.
no, that makes sense.
So there's new operators and stuff, but if you've already owned the game,
Mm.
like us, we'll get all of our default operators and all their weapons, all their skins as well. But if you've only just got their
So you
skins,
get twice the fucking operators then.
yeah, we're
Jesus.
gonna have so much for fucking because we own it.
There's gonna be so many fucking operators.
Yeah, yeah, and they keep releasing fucking skins.
There's gonna be so much.
But what we've only had like 5 seasons of the Battle Pass for Modern Warfare 2, and now it's a new season because it's going to season 1 again, which is crazy because this Battle
This
Pass.
season goes till another what 40 to 50 days.
Yeah, and that's when the
40
game
days,
comes
30
out.
days?
That's when the Modern Warfare 3 comes out.
That comes out November 10th.
So yeah, because it's only
It's a long time away. Still got 3 months.
Maybe there is another battle, but the
There'll
Battle
be
Pass
another
is the one.
season. There'll be season 6, and then
Possibly, but yeah, because this one leads into it. So
yeah, I don't know. Like season 5 ends like September. Then you got another couple of months.
Maybe another one.
Month and a bit. Mm.
But yeah, it's weird.
So they go
It's
roughly
weird.
50 days.
Yeah, something like that. I guess it was.
Well, the first
Yeah,
4
60.
went way longer, I think. But then
60
this one, which is a couple of months. So this makes sense. Well, do this one, then a couple of months. Season 6 is over,
Might have a decent
and
event
then
that
you
rolls
got
into.
season. They should just continue to season 7.
I know, like why call it season 1? Like it's so
It's tied
strange.
into Warzone still,
Yeah,
and that's still continuing on.
yeah.
Like, just call it.
I know they missed the opportunities to roll it, make it seem more flowing. Like it's still Warzone. Like it's
Oh,
still.
also, did you hear that? I can't remember his name, but one of the fuck. I forgot his. I should have wrote it down on some shit. One of the creative devs, like one of the leads at Activision, that just left and went to Sony.
Oh really?
He like made like the old CODs and that. Like,
Yep, yep.
damn boy. So I'm thinking they're gonna make their own shooters very
Oh, they're gonna
soon,
have to do
or
something,
already are.
or using them to revive
Like,
some of the old IPs or something. Who knows?
yeah,
Maybe
like
people,
Resistance, Killzone. They got so
yeah,
many.
people that
SOCOM,
know, yeah,
like,
that are into that stuff that
to be
know how.
fair, SOCOM is goated. Like,
But
that game was so
what I was
good.
gonna say was, because I messaged you, and I don't think you got the reference. I was making the joke about the Xbox, but it was on EB Games website. Like they posted, or not their website, but on Facebook they posted about Modern Warfare 3, like their bundle they were promoting on Facebook. And someone in the comments commented going, because it was for the Boon Hat edition, someone commented in the comments going, is this going to be on Xbox Game Pass? Why are you commenting on EB Games website, them trying to promote their game to sell, like promote the game to sell, their bundle, and you're going to comment, is this going to be released on Xbox Game Pass? What do you think EB Games are going to turn around and go, yeah, it's going to be on Game, but like, we know it's not coming to Game Pass, but like,
To be fair, they have promoted Game Pass a lot of times.
I
Like, they have
know,
this coming to Game Pass,
they're
coming to Game
promoting to
Pass.
try and sell the. I know we've played jokes of it before. Like clearly they're trying to sell the cards. You know, come to us, we sell the cards so you can get it. But like, why would you like comment in that comment section of them trying to sell like their bundle, being like, is this game going to Xbox Game Pass? So dumb.
Oh, it was David Vonderhaar.
Yep, he's the creative.
He left Treyarch.
Yep.
He made 8 Call of Duty games.
Fuck, I know.
Like, damn boy. Yeah, well, apparently a lot of people are leaving Activision now. So
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
a
it
lot
makes
going on.
sense. Like, they don't want to be at Microsoft. I don't think.
God no.
Like, the reason they were bought because of the higher ups wanted to be bought. Like, they wanted a paycheck. But like, if you're gonna lose the good devs like that, that is not a good sign.
Oh God.
Like, he spent 18 years there and he just left.
Yeah.
Like, something's gonna happen. Like, I think they're all gonna get their paycheck and leave. Like probably like 50 or so percent of them. I don't really blame them though. And
Okay, so this is something I saw popping up as well on Twitter.
helpful.
So I do want to lead this segue into the talking about the Xbox again because like we'll lead into the Starfield stuff in a second as well. For those that are listening,
Yeah, I got something
um,
to say about
so I want to lead
that.
into that. But there's one that popped up. So I don't know if you've seen this one as well of Major Nelson that some of these Xbots are talking about.
Oh, Larry Herb.
So we know this is the conversation. So we know he left Xbox, right?
Yeah, he left sometime this end start of the year.
Right. So he posted a photo of him visiting Nintendo office, right? You know, you can see where this is heading.
Yeah,
You can hear where this is heading.
he
What
gonna go be like a community manager with them or something.
even dumber than that? One of the Xbots commented with the photo with the caption, "Xbox acquiring Nintendo soon."
He doesn't work at Xbox.
That's what I mean. It doesn't work for them. He left. He's mostly going to work for Nintendo, most probably. Something different, like if anything. Like,
Like, were they doing it tongue in cheek or they being serious?
I, it's one of the Xbox accounts. Xbox.
Yeah, but so they were being serious.
I'm assuming so because it's clearly one of the. Like I've seen them post stuff before, and it's just like it's been not satire. So yeah.
That's hilarious.
And
That is
then
fucking
that other
hilarious.
person that remember that other expert we liked that said, I'm having a hiatus from Twitter. I'm not gonna be on here for all. It was only like a week.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen him back since. So
You haven't seen Pachinki's posts,
you know who it is? It's some dude using his girlfriend's pictures.
dude. He literally only had a he made that whole post being, I gotta step away from Twitter and have a break. It was only a
Are you
week.
saying they're? Are you saying they're back?
They've been back. Yes, I've seen all their posts. They've been back for a
I
while
haven't seen
now.
anything, thankfully. I think I did block them though.
Like I was like, oh my god, like you literally didn't even have a break. You were just gone for
I'll
like
block one expert and like 20 more just pop up. Like fucking.
they've been posting constantly for days, retweeting, commenting stuff, and the last few days has literally just been talking about all the Starfield shit, which again we will lead into shortly. But yeah, I just cracked up laughing. I'm like, they literally didn't even take a break. Like they were gone for a week maybe.
They probably just changed their underwear and come back.
What they were doing, and then yeah, it's all the same. I don't get them. I don't. And they all love showing each other the same posts. They're all looped hole together. Wouldn't be
No,
surprised.
I
They're
don't
all.
see. You can't click on their account at all. They are back.
Yeah, they've been back. Like I said, they've been back for like a while now. But like, if you're gonna make a thing like, oh, this was I need to step away. Usually that means you're gonna step away for like a month, maybe, not just a week. You made this whole serious post of all this drama, like
Right?
dramatic story, and then
Like,
you were gone for
that
a
was
week.
just attention grabbing.
Yeah, we're like, oh, thank God you're gone. And it's like, no, I'm back, posting as usual. Because that was like, fucking. Then they posted, like, again, their usual 20,000 posts a day. Like, literally, there's like, okay, I'll go to like 4 days ago. On Twitter that has timestamps with 4 days ago. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 posts. Okay, that one. No, there's 5. Okay, that was 5. But it's not too bad. But I'm like, they spend a lot in 5 days of 1, 2. Not really proving my. I mean, it kind of is proving my point. But they're like constantly posting. Like I barely post on Twitter, and yet I'm on Twitter scrolling through it. This person has time to make like paragraphed fucking posts. Like
I didn't even know they were back, so I had no fucking idea.
And then all the other Xbots. That one that just whines all the
Probably
time.
probably a good thing.
The fucking Xbox curator, that fucking, I just love watching everyone rip on them. Because have you noticed though, they don't even like stick to their guns. Like anything starts going wrong, they fucking panic.
Oh yeah,
I love how they just fucking panic on their account. It's like
they do that, and you know that I'm gonna
up.
call him out. That friggin' Snap Blast dude.
Oh, Snap Blast,
Deleting tweets.
Yeah,
Always deleting tweets.
yeah.
But funny thing about him talking about Starfield, he used some chick's picture because she had a Starfield controller.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, this person's keen for Starfield," and then she commented because he didn't tag her or nothing. He just used it and said, "Someone's hyped for Starfield."
Yeah.
But like, if you please just tag me and again, you can feel free to use it. And then someone mentioned that they play PlayStation, and he blocked her.
I was wondering what going on was. I was trying to read it. I was like, what the fuck was going on?
I was like,
Wow,
I fucking gave her a follow
happened.
straight up because she just ripped him a
hilarious.
new one.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Like, just block her. She plays PlayStation. Like, she plays everything.
Oh, some of these bots, man, are just so fucking. I literally don't know what they're thinking. I don't know how they think or what they're thinking, and yet they try and call out PlayStation players for like they were like these specific people are so bad. They're so like in a cult.
Get it.
They're like so much in a cult for Xbox.
If you mention PlayStation to any of them, they'd fucking block you.
Oh, it's wild. Like they're
I should just hold up both controllers and just go and my fucking picture. Like,
I would love to try and get manufactured, like get a custom made, but do it that highly detailed. But get like a custom made, but like highly detailed, so it looks like it's like looks properly legit. Get the right packaging, but do like a PS5, Starfield controller. So like it's the whole thing's wrapped right, and it comes in a nice package. You'd be like, check out this controller, and just watch them just lose
You
their
would
shit.
trigger the fuck
Because
out of it.
they'll try and break it down, trying to find like if it's real or not. They'll lose their shit looking for it. They're like, "Is this real? What this is?"
They're
Oh,
already doing that
like
because
fucking
you know how you got the X Cloud.
yeah,
Someone brought up a web page on the PS5, and you could access the X Cloud. You can play Starfield through
yeah.
X Cloud
I know.
on your PS5.
But like I said, imagine doing that and then doing
I was
like
like,
getting like a
if that
skin.
actually works on release day, they're gonna go into meltdown.
Oh, it's gonna be so janky. Well, fucking because cloud's so
Not
bad.
really. It's just an online thing. Like,
But then the other thing is right. Did you hear about the review the so-called review bombing for Starfield?
funny part was the only people who have access to that are people playing it.
Yeah, but it had but the review for the star rating was a 4 out of 5, and they're like, oh, it's getting bad review bombed by the
Oh, it's
PlayStation.
3 now.
But,
3.
but like that's the thing though. When it first started, when the reviews were going, it was a 4 out of
Yeah,
5, and they're like, oh, it's a big review bombing it.
It
Oh,
had
it's
like
getting
4
bad.
reviews.
I'm like, it's 4 reviews, and they're getting 4-star reviews. How is that review
3.
bombing it? Well, now, yeah, 3. But when I first saw the photos go around, what they think it's meant to be a 5 out of 5 game. Give me games that are 5 out of 5s that are like literally like on Xbox's platform with 5 out of 5 stars. Not a lot of them are. They get because they you know what I'm saying?
Vampire Survivors, maybe.
They're like, but no.
Hi-Fi Rush, maybe.
You always see people with making posts being like, oh, this is 10 out of 10, or like, okay, there's a few like little hyped up posts, but majority at an end score out of every number, they're not a solid number. No game in the world is perfect by everyone's standpoint. It's always like a 9.5 or a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? It's a 4.5 stars or a 4 stars there's no product in the world that everyone's given it a 10-star 1,000 review. There's nothing that perfect in the world. So everything's always going to be down by a little bit. So like,
I mean, they are pretty close, like a 4.5 and that.
Yeah.
But like that's like your Red Dead, your fucking God of War,
that's what I'm saying.
that's
Like,
your
you're always
Zelda.
going to have someone that's not going to like it, so it's going to knock the review down.
And again,
So-
Xbox has none of that.
And it just cracked me up. Like I said,
And don't ever say Halo because
No.
Halo's been dead for a decade.
And that's what I'm saying.
Or
Though, like,
more.
but even then, it wasn't a 5. No, that's not a perfect game in the world. Like, it's not. It all got like 4s and stuff, and 5. 5. Some people get 5s, but that's like anything.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people get 5, but then it gets knocked down because people give it 4. Someone gave it a 1 because they didn't like it. Like someone didn't know how to review it properly. And
No
they liked
game
it, but they
ever
gave it a 0.
is a 1 or a 2. Like, there's
Yeah,
really
exactly.
no game
Nothing's that bad and nothing's that good. Like it's how
If
reviews
it's that
work.
bad,
It's
the whole score will be that.
yeah, but it just cracked me up. Like they panicked
I don't
because
get-
it was a 4 stars out of 4 reviews, and then they were saying it was that other dude, that dragon, that blast, whatever his name is. They're like, oh, he bought
Red
it.
Dragon 4.
You're a dragon, yeah. They were trying to rip on him, being like, oh, he's because he's all about PlayStation. He's like, oh, he
Well-
bought it like 4 times on, but they're like, oh, he mostly bought it 4 times on Xbox. I'm like, how does that joke even work?
You can only buy it once.
Like,
Unless
exactly,
there's
like-
4 Xboxes, different accounts.
I'm like, why would he have that? Like, what did you hear
I
what
actually
you're
just
saying? Like,
Started installing Starfield.
yeah,
I'm like,
because on the
I have to-
Game Pass.
yeah, I'm kind
again-
of not going to get Game Pass anymore. I don't think. Have you seen the price of that right now?
Yeah,
$18.95.
I got my email the other day being, but like, remember how most memberships worked in the world? Whereas if you were paying a set price, you got that advantage for a few months where you're still paying that discounted price. Nowadays,
It's
that
gone
doesn't
up
happen
straight away.
anymore. They're just like, oh no, this is a change. Sorry, you've got to pay that price. It's like, so you're not going to be like beneficial anymore.
I should have made it $20,
I
like
should just,
$19.99.
I should just jump on and
95.
cancel the subscription and just see how many people like. We should just boycott it and see how many people like unsub because the price changed.
I was paid for it. I'm not doing that. Like, fuck. I'm
You
going
know
to wait
what I
till
mean,
this
though?
month is over.
Yeah. I wonder how
I'm
many
gonna,
people.
I'll let's finish Starfield first. I've got till like middle of next month.
So you got the pre-install for it.
Yeah, 120 gigs.
I still like to see how many people actually bought stuff.
Well, I do want to buy it, like
Like-
physically, but
I'm wondering if they're going to do a post once it comes out, if they're going to be like X amount of copies sold or X amount of people played post when it actually goes live. Because, or is it
well,
going
the
to be
thing is, if there's none of that comes out, it's shit.
yeah.
Because you've seen Baldur's Gate, that got nearly 1 million players on it one
'Cause-
time.
We've already broken,
recently.
yeah, because we've already broken down.
They're showing the records.
Yeah,
If Bethesda don't, that means
yeah.
it.
But like I said, we've already broke that down last time. The logic from bloody
Yeah, a Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. It's like, yeah, you've had this amount of players apparently or downloaded, but like the sales
Yeah,
didn't match. The
Game
actual
Pass.
sales and numbers of shit didn't actually match up. The people that
Was
are
it two? It was 2 million players,
yeah,
not 2 million sold,
but the 2 million players were based on how many people click download. That's how they're basing their
or
download.
or at least started the game because I think it's how that works.
No, I looked into it. There was people that actually had downloaded it and it counted to the from what I managed to dig into it, because
So
those
there's two
were
million downloads
so who were
at
playing
least.
it didn't make sense because when I went through and calculated all the people that actually were playing the game
Hmm.
didn't add up to the number of people that had downloaded the game because I was getting more numbers of people that downloaded it. So I want to
Yeah,
know, do they count a factor of people that have start download delete and then start download again? Because if that counts, that could be another easy way to fub numbers. So if people have
I think it goes by account, which means it's already been
mm,
done. Means it'll just stay there, right?
yeah, because there's so many people that like download it and don't
Because
even play it.
the amount of times I would have installed like Arc or something, we're in a cap for one time, I bet.
Unless your IP address changes, one of it's based
Which
upon IP.
then that's even harder because who would fuck would do that like all these times to install a game? Like fuck that.
Yeah, people are desperate out there. People, we know that they're
Yeah,
like
those fucking Xbox.
they're
I
fucking
don't care if a
desperate.
game's good or bad. If it's good, I'll play. If it's bad, I'll give it a go.
And you
Like
know, most of them have
fuck
fucking
me,
multiple Xboxes, so they'll fucking have them fucking installing it all to their console. Oh, I need to have this all installed to it. Oh,
right?
I still haven't
Like
played.
I'm genuinely intrigued to play Starfield.
I,
If it's
s-
shit, I'll give opinions after I've played it.
I still haven't played Hi-Fi Rush. Since I launched that first mission, the tutorial.
When I streamed that to you when it first dropped, I
Yeah,
literally haven't played that since that
yeah. I
either.
got to the about that part you got to, when you first get to
I,
the
like,
open world, and I stopped. I haven't gone back to
I
it.
didn't vibe with it really. Like
Yeah, it was just I don't know, something about it.
I didn't mind it, but I was in a hurry. I was just like playing it and then going to bed.
And then I don't even know if this
But
person
maybe if I
was
sat down and actually
yeah.
played it,
But we'll start leaning into Starfield now anyway. But like I said, like Pachinki even shared, like I don't even know this person talked, like
chinky.
this person talked about it, and they commented going, oh yeah, I've spent a bit of time playing. I've spent like they said I spent 15 hours on playing. What do you say? What the post was? I spent 15 hours playing Starfield and I haven't seen any bugs. And Pachinki was like, look at this reviewer. This reviewer's been playing this game and they haven't found any bugs. It's like, how do you
I
know
just
they're
saw
a
that
reviewer?
before, yeah.
Like, how do you know they're a reviewer though? Like, you're just straight
If
assumption
it's just
was
a random person on the internet, you don't
like,
believe them.
I don't know if they're a reviewer though, but like, they
I
might have
was
been a
actually going to
reviewer,
try
but
and
I've
get a
never heard of
review
them.
code for the
But
podcast,
like,
but
oh, it's just,
if I say one thing, I'll get fucking jumped on, I bet.
oh, it's just like. Just the assumption of going, look, reviewers are giving a good score. It's just like they pick anything they can to try and run with a positive in their court.
Have you seen
And sound like,
the other spinning of it? They're like, I bet they'll give it to the Sony biased IGN and all the other reviewers. I'm like, bruh.
yeah. You gotta, it's just, you gotta give it to
Like,
you gotta give it to everyone. Like, everyone needs to play it to give a
well, not
genuine
everyone,
review.
but
Like,
like
all your audiences. You don't just
people
be
who you
like,
trust.
yeah. But you don't just go be like, oh, these people are so Xbox bias. Like, oh, these are the Xbox bias that love all the Xbox games. Let's just give it all to them. Like,
Because
that's not
there
how you
actually
get.
was an actual pony who didn't get one and he was crying about it on Twitter.
That's
Just
funny.
fucking play the game, bro.
But
Just get it when
I
it comes
wonder why
out.
they didn't copy. Mostly because their attitude. That's why they didn't get a copy.
Yeah, well, the thing was, apparently they'd bash Xbox, so that's
There
probably
you
why.
go.
Like,
You're not giving the right attitude, and I bet you, no joke,
that's why I'm thinking we wouldn't probably get one because we don't bash them, but like we're
we
very
treat everyone.
critical.
Yeah, but we treat everyone equally though.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Like I say, I still fucking resent Rockstar for this fucking Red Dead thing. Like, I feel violated that I bought it for $70.
yeah, but like that's the point
It
though.
should have
So
been
it's
like
like
40, 30, 40. Would have been
it's
fine.
like that because I bet you I would bet you shit ton not like people like Pachinki and
What was that
Curator.
English? I bet you shit ton not.
Yeah, well, like I said, people like Pachinki, that Slap Blaster, whatever it fucking was, Snap
That
Blaster.
blast.
Fucking
That
curator,
blast.
fucking that Ovo and all that
Uni
shit like
Sensei.
that.
The fuck they
I would
are.
bet you 100% that they're all into it being all like, oh, they would never. They're the type of people that'll never get a copy to review the game.
Oh no.
They would
Oh
have to
no.
get it themselves. Like, and like I said, we've seen Pacini like had fucking what's his name unfollow them.
Oh,
Bloody
Phil.
Phil was like, fuck this shit. I'm getting out of here after that drama. Like,
Well, that was very.
maybe when they started their
He got
accounts,
out of there so fucking quick.
like maybe when that Pachinki started their account, it seemed okay and non nefarious. But the last few
Yeah,
years, like
but
they're clearly a nefarious account. They're literally spindling their own fucking agenda, and because they're such a larger account, they can literally just
well,
blast.
they're not really like
They're a known name to most people
they're
in
an
that.
echo chamber as well. They're like
Yeah, and that's what I'm
everyone
saying.
agrees with them. The
Mm,
only followers agree with them.
that's what I'm saying, and it echoes. It keeps echoing because more of them go ooh, and it keeps you know
They're all having a
ripple
fucking circle
effect.
jerk. It's like, oh yeah, keep doing it. Like,
And
nah,
then and then
bro.
and someone's going by going,
You
what's
need
going on here?
someone
And it's
to
just
like us who
yeah,
will come in and call it out,
yeah.
and then they just get blocked or they just trying to get rid of
Yeah,
you.
it's just
Criticism helps.
it's just so bad. It's just
It's
like
like us here. Criticize us. We don't care.
mm, it's just wild.
Like I hope Starfield's a great game, but I'm thinking it's gonna be more like
Well, you see,
a 7.
bloody No Man's Sky's been pretty active lately on their Twitter account, posting a lot of stuff.
You know that's been out for 7 years.
Mm. They did
They had the 7th anniversary. I'm like,
they did a list of
I
like
just
all the
remember the day
things.
I bought that.
Mm.
I was so under. I fucking near cried, bro. That game was
I
trash.
still do wish I did buy it from day one though, because I did want to try and experience that.
No, you don't. It was so empty. You don't want. I don't
Dude,
think Starfield's gonna be like
I,
how that
I
was.
I had that with Minecraft. I bought Minecraft from like day dot, and it was empty.
Yeah,
And
but
I played.
Minecraft was still a good game on launch though. Like when it came
I
out.
it was like I bought it when it was in like
I'm about
alpha.
to say Starfield.
I
No
bought it
Man's
like
Sky
alpha
got
or beta.
fucking.
Like
That
I
got
had that early
trashed.
on. It was
They
wild.
got trashed like Anthem did. Like
Yeah,
probably worse than Anthem.
I think it. Yeah, it
But then
should be
again,
Anthem.
EA, pay attention. They revived the damn game. They fixed it.
Mm.
Why didn't you fucking fix Anthem?
I know they just
Anthem
gave
had
up.
good ideas.
Yeah.
I actually I might play it again because I did enjoy it.
Well, I mostly will because I held off because they were going to bring this Anthem 2.0. So I was like, oh wait, I don't really want to play it if they're going to. What's the point of putting the effort in if they're just going to reboot the game?
Like BioWare are masters at those
But
kind of games,
the
and then
fact
they
that
just
they're not patching the game now, I think I will go back and play it because
I'll
it's in its
fucking play.
form.
Is it crossplay? I
Yeah,
don't think it is.
I think it was.
Is it?
I thought it might have. I thought it was.
I don't know. No, look, is Anthem crossplay? Uh, fuck.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It is not available now. It's not cross-platform.
Oh, it's before crossplay came in.
Yeah.
That weird window.
Yeah, Anthem came out what 29, 18, 19? A long time ago now.
A long time ago. A
That
long,
is like
long time ago. Anthem came
came
out
out
by year.
2019 at the start of 2019 in
Oh
February.
god. And then COVID
That
struck.
was a pre-COVID
That's
game,
right, and
and it was
that's
and
what
it,
delayed the patches was because of COVID. At first was what delayed the whole upgrade that they're going to do.
yeah, but still, like they should have kept it. Like they should have did it. But then
And
again,
they're
I'm actually glad they didn't because we're getting new Dragon Age.
mm.
Wolfbane thing is
That's
called.
basically why they
Coming
stopped
soon.
it because they were going. We're putting too much effort. It's not going anywhere.
And the new
Numbers
Mass
aren't
Effect.
working, and we want to go somewhere else with it. We want to focus on other
Well,
projects.
we got a new Mass Effect.
Yeah, so that's
Hopefully, it's not
which
like Andromeda. Although Andromeda is a very good game, it
good.
was
It's
very
just not.
buggy.
Yeah,
Well, it was they fixed it now, but like it launched bad.
yeah. It's different.
Like the faces, man, they freaked you the fuck out. It was like Unity.
Yeah.
People
Was
just like
wild.
staring, have their mouths wide open, like what the fuck is that? How does that happen? Where no other devs do it, except unless you Ubisoft or EA.
Mm. So
But then again,
but that's what
the
I
only
was gonna
Assassin's
say.
Creed was Unity to do it.
But like we've been what embargo's supposed to drop for Starfield in a couple of days, I think it is.
Yeah, well, it's early access in a couple of weeks.
So
Oh,
embargo is supposed to drop, so we'll
yeah,
start
less.
hearing. We will actually start hearing actual things from reviewers and etc. about the
So I'm
game.
looking forward to Skill Up and Digital Foundry because
Yeah, we'll actually get
they're
to
the only
see.
two I actually watch. I mean, no offense to IGN, but
Yeah.
they do a lot of things at once, and they don't get as much detail as like
Mm.
Digital Foundry and that who spend a long time just doing like everything else.
Yeah, because you got some people that just go like, "Here's our thing," and put it out, and there's some people that's like, "No, we need to
Well, IGN's got
focus
the guy who
everything,"
plays it, the dude who writes it, the dude who does this. It's like all
mm.
different people,
and
but
they just
like
got to get it
Digital
out in time.
Foundry, one dude just does everything,
Mm. And it's kind of good
and
that
then
way.
makes it. The video may be a little bit later or on time, but it's
Mm.
very it's like an hour long.
Yeah, it's probably dug out,
Yeah,
which is good.
and they're not biased. Fuck me.
I'm still very skeptical about the game because just I mean
I
it's gonna it's
I am because they're not promoting it.
I feel like it's gonna have the typical Fallout perfection to it where it's there, it's gonna have a little bit of emptiness to it. Things may be a little bit janky, but it works, and I'm just very
Well,
typical.
1,000 planets. One is made by hand. The other 900 are procedurally
Mm,
generated.
AI done, yeah. Like
And there's nothing on them except for resources. That's it. There's only one
yeah, the resource
planet which has got the
planets.
building. Like, I don't get that game. Like, what is the story? You just go through and get
I
resources
know
the
if
whole
there's
game.
nothing
Like,
on it, then what's the point? That's what gets me. It's like they go, oh, they're just resource planets. Okay, so where's the story going then? So do you just spend your story on the
if
one
they're just
planet?
resources and killing things, that's gonna be a boring ass game.
Like literally, if it's going, oh, you need to get this resource for such so you'd be like, you're on the main plane, like, and the guy comes, hey, would you like to be a bounty hunter? Can you go collect me these resources for me? And then you go flying off to this fucking planet just to get fucking these resources, collect it just to fly back to the main hub and be like,
Like,
here's your
I'm
iron
not, I'm
Badern.
not bashing the game.
Like if it's just gonna be stuff like that, that's gonna be fucking dumb. Like it's just gonna be bad. It needs to actually
I
have
just
some
hope they
substance to it.
improve the combat because there was no weight behind any of the guns. It's in
Yeah,
space. Things are meant to go flying and shit, like just take off and stuff.
yeah.
But the people just died and they just got shot and didn't flinch. They got shot by a shotgun and just stood there like bam. Like where was the
No,
impact?
it's just.
And the dude who yeeted himself before he got shot,
Oh,
like
and then when everyone's reply is like, we need to see more for the game. It's like, oh, so a 45-minute deep dive wasn't good enough for you? It's like, oh my god, they didn't really
no,
give us
I want a
anything.
gameplay, someone playing it within their hands live,
Not
like
just
a
cutting
proper
montage. Like,
yeah.
I want to actually see someone
Remember
playing
the
it, like
E3,
harvesting
E3
and
days? You had someone on the stage with a controller playing the game.
yeah, actually have them walking around, like combat, mining stuff, like driving the vehicles. You know, search it,
It's all
researching
the
stuff, like
newer generation, bro. Like
snapshots and
they don't get it.
montages.
Not that I don't get it, but like remember the days of E3? You had everything there. People
Uh huh.
actually, everything was live, well, live there. But then we got it a bit later because there was no YouTube coverage or nothing back then
Uh
until
huh.
like 2010 or so.
Yeah.
But like, it's all just CGI now, like CGI footage, or someone recorded it. But then they got bits and pieces, changed camera angles,
Oh.
tinkered with stuff so it looks better than what it is.
Mm.
That's right. Hey, Spider-Man 2, that gameplay looked fucking phenomenal because
Mm.
someone actually played that.
That's exactly it. Exactly, and you can see the flaws of the person playing it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
someone's playing it because they're like, oh, hesitant and second
But that
guessing. And
Starfield was jumping all over the fucking spot.
they
Like,
cut it up and they made it so they try to make it look better and they try to hide things. It's
yeah.
like, why are you doing this? Like, just give us the raw thing. If someone fucks up, someone fucks up. Show the genuinity of the game. That
Get
someone's
someone who knows what they're doing to play it.
like, oh, but like, even if they're better, show that so you can see that it's actually a game playing out. You can tell that it's actually happening. Like it's the player being bad, not just trying to make your game look as good as possible. Fucking oh,
Because that Starfield gameplay nearly put me to sleep.
yeah.
There was a little bit of dialogue, running around, a bit of shoots, even the gun sounded muted. Like they
Oh,
sounded
it didn't
very
sound right. It sounds
look, they sound like pea shooters.
yeah, and that's like not even what like in most locations.
Then
Like
again, in space, I guess there's no But then again, they're not actually in space base. They're on a planet
that's what
with,
I
I'm
mean.
guessing there's some kind of
Density,
oxygen
gravity,
and like
oxygen. Yeah.
gravity and like I don't know exactly until we play it, but like everything just felt so not there.
Mm.
And then again, the game just went gold, so it's pretty much done. Like they just got to polish it. And I'm not hyped for it. I'm still gonna play it. But I'm not hyped.
It's just they're
I'm at
just
like
wild.
a
These Xbox are just
solid.
wild though.
I'm. I want to play it.
So,
Play it for the podcast because at least then we can bag on it if it is bad. I. The fact is, it's just single player. Can you imagine being multiplayer? Like No Man's Sky, that's fucking multiplayer. Isn't it? Isn't it? Is No Man's Sky multiplayer?
um,
I'm pretty sure it is. It is. It's fucking multiplayer. It's fucking co-op and shit. Like that's what I think. That's what Starfield needed was at least a second player that you can play it solo, but like you can have an option to get someone else in. Because can you imagine? You got the 1,000 planets and it's just you and harvesting.
mm-hmm.
Like
And
where are you?
I don't know that experience because I did that in No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but that's fucking multiplayer though. Like you can get other people,
Hmm.
but like Starfield, no, it's just AI.
Um,
But is there AI on the other planets? Who the fuck knows? If they're procedurally generated, probably not. Because is that gonna just is that gonna make on the freaking spot? Is that gonna make the AI the mechanics of the AI apart from just like the wildlife, would just be random because they're animals? But like,
hmm.
I don't fucking know, man. I just want a good game. Like, I want it to be good,
Yeah.
but I'm still shocked. Comes out in like 2 weeks, early access
Like what is it?
on the
Like I
first.
don't.
You get played on the first. Less than 2 weeks, and there's no hype.
And this
They're
is
not even promoting it.
and this is another one. Like, and this is another one of the posts that Xbox makes. Like, Red Dragon bought Starfield. He bought the premium edition upgrade, and after talking so much shit about Starfield and Xbox, he bends the knee. It's like, well, you can't have a genuine, honest opinion unless you try it out.
Without playing it.
So like,
No, but they're also the Xbox are given the idea of it's a 10 out of 10 fucking masterpiece. Have they played it? No. Shut the fuck up.
no, exactly. And he bought the upgrade because he's like, oh fuck it, I might as well just get an upgrade bonus to it
Right?
because it's on Game Pass. It's like all the thing you need to pay for was the premium upgrade.
Like,
Like,
no. I, Well, remember the days before, like, everyone had, like, Twitter and shit?
yeah,
Why I
like
feel so peaceful?
someone literally commented here going, most people are going to play Starfield. I think the annoying thing is Starfield fanboys calling it Game of the Year contender before anyone even played it. I
Yeah.
hope it's good, but having called an 85-hour single campaign completion of Baldur's Gate 3, good luck, my brother. The bar is high. Like,
Yeah. Right?
what?
That's
And then this person here goes, Baldur's Gate means nothing for Starfield. When Bethesda releases a single
what
player RPG, it destroys everything. The only game that could
was that context there, or was that out of
this is
nowhere?
a reply to the last comment. So so Baldur's Gate means nothing for Starfield.
Where did you get it from?
When Bethesda releases a single player RPG, it destroys everything. The only game that could potentially give Starfield some competition is GTA 6. This is the only game on the
What?
same scale and quality anything else. Like, when is there. I don't know what this person's smoking because, for me, Bethesda games have never been, like, amazing. They've all been, like, enjoyable, okay, but
I
they're not been,
mean,
like.
I'll probably get called a hater for say I'm not a big fan of Skyrim. Like,
I'm not. I barely. The only. Okay, the only Bethesda game. Like, I own, like, basically nearly every Bethesda game there is. The only one I've ever completed, and it took me several tries to get myself motivated to play it, is Fallout 3. It's the only
but
game I
that is
finished.
probably their best like
And that
all
was the
round
Game of the Year edition
experience.
because I had the standard, like, I played the original before it was Game of the Year, nothing. And then yeah.
Like, I I don't know, bro. I I mean, I told you what I was doing with fucking like I just platinum fucking Fallout 4. That's probably my most enjoyable um
What?
Bethesda game was Fallout 4. Even though that was the worst one,
And then
apparently.
there's this person, and then the dude that made the first post commented back going, "What happened with Fallout 4?" And then that same idiot from before goes, "It got very high review score and won tons of awards, and right now it has more active players than all of PlayStation games combined, and it sold like crazy in day one." This is apparently for
Oh, I
Fallout
did.
4. Fallout 4. If I'm correct, Fallout 4 sell more copies on the opposing platform as well?
Fallout 4. That sold more on PlayStation, I think.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 sales. I'm pretty sure it did over 5 million on PS4 on the first week. Over 5 million. Hang on. PS4 sales ahead of Xbox One version, of course. Okay, so there was
That's what I'm positive. I'm
fuck. The
positive.
PC was the lowest.
Yeah.
PlayStation sold 3 million, Xbox One 1.7, and PC 400,000. That was week one. Like, if that was continuing on, PlayStation smashed the fucking sales. Like, I don't get it. Where do they get these ideas from, bro? Where do they get them from? Because I don't get it.
That's what we're playing now. I'm like, there's there's more Fallout 4 players on PlayStation than Xbox. What is your point here?
I
And I know it did. I remember when it came out, like they announced it, like there was so many more sales.
I
On
don't hate Bethesda. Like they got some good games, but like stop just
they've never.
spitting random shit
I
out
don't know
without
where
doing your
these.
fucking research.
I don't know where these Bethesda cultists are coming from. Like, there's all these
It's
cultists for these platforms. It
because
just.
the Xbox they now own Bethesda. Like
Oh.
fuck me.
And they're going around thinking Xbox is just going to buy up everyone. Like, I
But
feel
just
like
think
everyone's talk.
before this deal went through, like
I just.
before 2021, I think it went through.
Yeah.
They didn't give two shits about it.
Yeah.
Now look at them out of the fucking woodwork. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they're just praising Bethesda's. Like, that's all the same fucking team you hated before.
Like,
Just because they're under Microsoft, they're now good. Like, that's not how that works.
to me, like I like them as a company, but like I like their other productions. Like I like their id Software stuff and the other
Yeah, like
studios. That's
Bethesda themselves, their games are not my
pretty.
cup of tea.
Yeah, like okay, they got a lot of content to them usually.
It's mainly their engine issues. Like they got to ditch the whole to go like Unreal Engine 5. Just
Mm,
fucking do it, or make a whole new engine. I think they did for Starfield, but like it's still the creation engine, but
yeah,
they've upgraded it, so it still could be fucking Fallout thing. Like fuck.
it's just crazy.
Like you saw the character models in that. Like they look
Mm.
like Fallout.
Well, literally one of the
Not quite.
characters. Literally one of the characters is a fucking Elder Scrolls character.
Yeah, the dude with the fucking mohawk. Yeah,
It's just
he was a little kid in Oblivion. Now he's at fucking Starfield.
uh, it's
Like
the running joke, but like I don't. We'll keep talking about this until we finally play, because I will play the game. I will download it for Game Pass and
I
give it an
will try and
experience.
finish it. Depends how long it actually is.
Like we will give our genuine, honest opinions
Because
for it,
if
but
it
we will
is a
play it.
grind, then fuck that.
Yeah. So that's exactly it. I want to wait and see what it's going to be actually like.
Like if I can't just do the main story and then do side stuff,
Yeah.
nah.
Like that's what you could do with bloody fucking Outer Worlds. You could literally just go straight through the main story, and you get that done in like was it a couple of hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, 5 or 8 hours,
Yeah.
and then you could come back and then do
The
or you
Outer
could
Worlds
play
is a fucking good one though.
like
I'm not saying other things are bad, but the Outer Worlds is pretty. It's Obsidian.
mm,
They made New Vegas, which is actually more regarded than any of the Fallout games
I've seen
from
do a lot of good
Bethesda.
stuff. So
I just can't believe how like the non-Bethesda Fallout did the best.
yeah,
Everyone wants a New Vegas too, but nothing else.
I know. But then, like I said, it still makes me laugh though. We got Outer Worlds, and then we've got fucking Starfield, which technically is like Outer Worlds, but with terraforming. Like that's the only difference that it technically. I feel like it sounds like it has.
Yeah.
Like it's the exact same thing. Space game, the whole thing. You know,
Don't say that. Fuck me.
like I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. But anyway,
I don't fucking get it. Like, I really, I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, I do, but I don't.
I do, but I
I,
don't.
I do, but I don't. I don't. The it's more of the gatekeeping now of Bethesda from the Xbox. Like, if you play PlayStation at all or talk
Yeah,
about them, you cannot play a Bethesda game because they're just
yeah,
gonna crucify you. Like, fuck off.
that's it.
I should just take a picture of my Fallout 4 Platinum and just put it on my fucking Twitter as my picture or something. Like, bam, I did it.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
just
it.
done it? Fuck off. I bet you go on any of their
Well, there was
fucking like
someone
Xbox
it was that
on their
Xbox
gamer tag and
curator,
you'll
like
see nothing.
because there was like that Xbox curator account. Fucking someone took a screenshot of that person's like played games, and they barely play any games. And here they are, fucking
Yeah.
Eddie talking all the time. But then you look at their progress and completions, and they don't complete anything. Barely.
Also, what is their obsession with fucking Phil Spencer? Like, I saw a tweet this morning, I think it was, or this
Yep.
afternoon, that someone goes, "Oh, but they literally screenshotted Phil Spencer's
Yeah.
Xbox thing, and they're like, oh, he's not playing Starfield, he's playing Vampire Survivors." Oh, I'm like,
He can play what he wants to play. He doesn't have to.
didn't play anything. He's probably already finished Starfield. Like,
Yeah.
me.
Like
I just,
I don't know.
the fact that anyone can use Twitter or X now, apparently,
Yeah.
it's just X.
X.
I think Twitter's still there. It says X dash Twitter. So which is it?
I don't get what the whole X thing's about though. I don't know why it's fucking
And
called X.
he's getting rid of the block button, so you can't block people.
Yeah.
So everyone you blocked are going to be now free reign again. It's like, well,
I know.
apparently he's going to block DMs, but not people. Like,
Oh, yep. Stop people from harassing.
yeah, but they can still tag you and shit. They can't DM, but they can still tag you and shit. Just block them. Make sure you just block them. Like,
Yeah.
it's that simple. Also, I just pre-ordered the Starfield expansion thing with the steelbook. It's only $60.
Oh, that upgrade thing.
Yeah, and you get the DLC and stuff.
That's alright.
Oh no, I don't have the game yet, but I got the steelbook at least.
Yeah, that's
until I get
exactly
the
it, which isn't
yes,
bad.
which is pretty cool.
So weird
I
again
just
how they've
thought
done the
I'd do
bundle.
it
Like,
because it's been gone.
it's weird how they did like here's this and then an upgrade. What?
Yeah, the upgrade thing is literally a patch, a steelbook,
And
the deal, the first expansion,
why couldn't it
and
just
you
come with
get
it?
the digital
Why'd it have
art
to be a
book
separate?
and soundtrack.
Why'd it have to be a separate upgrade?
I don't know.
It feels like it's a perfect thing
Money.
for someone to buy to scalp to resell.
Bundle it, make it $150. The
Like,
game plus that.
Exactly. It's like I feel like it's a perfect thing. Like say buy up and then just
Take,
sell.
take $10 off it and just bundle it all together. 149.95.
Yeah. I don't get it.
You'll sell the game plus that.
Yeah.
Because
That's what I mean.
because 2K did the same thing. Remember how I got the Rey Mysterio mask and the steelbook? I got that separate than the actual game.
No, I don't get these bundles these days. What's going on with collector's editions? Seriously. Big question. What the fuck is going on with collector's editions? Fuck.
The
You know
fact that, I mean, Sony's doing it right, remember? We got Spider-Man one coming.
Just realised what I haven't done right now, Jim.
What?
I haven't uploaded last week's episode to the audio. I only just realised now.
What just made you think of it then?
I don't know. Because people stinging out on content, I realised. I stinged out on content.
I thought it automatically uploaded, but it doesn't, does
No,
it?
I gotta do it
It's only
myself.
when we were on our phone you did that.
Yeah. I'm ready to fucking bed, but I need to upload that episode.
Hey, it freaking happens. It happens.
Anyway,
Because
fucking.
you
Well, I
say
should.
that, and I've stinged my YouTube for. I'm gonna check that because I still haven't uploaded nothing in
Yeah,
like
I haven't done
two or
that for
three
a bit
months.
either. I'm a bit behind on my YouTube.
I don't know what it like. I mean, all props to all the content creators who have a constant. Because I just you lose track of time and shit. Like,
Yeah. I mean, next week's episode we will get back on track. I mean, this has been kind of a very export
I mean, I could
segment
just
and
always
stuff,
send a
but
message on like the on a Sunday saying audio.
yeah.
That's if I remember.
But yeah, I'm just thinking this week's episode is just what it is.
I was gonna see what last time I should have uploaded because I can't say nothing about
I
that
will
because
actually
I'm just as bad.
after this
2 months.
episode, I will get that sorted and uploaded. I've just been busy.
I uploaded the PlayStation Showcase. The last thing I did.
Oh god. Yeah, because I'm behind on my content as well on my channel.
It's just overwhelming. Like, god damn.
It's a lot to do.
Because I freaking stream a lot now, and
Mm.
just to upload,
Yeah, well, that's it. You've definitely gotten back into streaming a lot more again. So
I'm freaking loving it, bro. Loving it.
mm.
And fucking.
It's one of those things.
I actually spoke to someone again recently about COD because I haven't played in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I
They got
know.
so excited. I'm like, I'm playing COD again. They're like,
Yeah.
yes.
I know. So
Like
you need to try and
that's
get back on COD again. Because Concrete keeps asking me and fucking like, where's Jim?
uh, oh, did it really? Shit.
Yeah. Everyone's like,
How come
where's
they
Jim?
use you for everything? No one sends me a direct message or any like a direct contact, like Johnny and shit. He always goes through. He's like, "Oh, you get Jim on GD and shit." It's like, why not just say it?
I know.
No, James. Like, I'm on Discord, bro. I send someone a freaking message. Like, I don't care. I'll send them a message
You gotta get back on. That's why I did say to you too. Like that event ends in 2 days. Should jump on and try and play
mm,
that Shadow Siege event.
tomorrow, maybe. Do a
Yeah.
day COD,
Yeah.
maybe.
Playing them if you're on in the morning, I'll play it.
We can't play with Jake though because he's doing 24 hours on stream. He'll be out for fucking
Oh
24
god.
hours.
I don't know what he's doing. He's still going, I think. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's going till tomorrow, bro. He's going for
Yeah.
24 hours. He's only at like 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah. It's
I
fucking
might jump
crazy.
in there, play COD. Who fucking knows?
He might be on. I don't know if he's still
But
playing
he
it.
did say that he finished Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah, he did it the other day, I think, didn't he?
He was surprised because he didn't finish the game.
Yeah, because he hasn't played. He's been playing Baldur's Gate. 'Cause I think he finished Tears of the Kingdom and moved on to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. You know how many endings Baldur's Gate has?
Yeah. Shit ton.
If someone has done them, all, they wouldn't have done them all fucking ready, surely.
No, God, no.
Then
There's
again,
too
you
many.
can finish the game in 10 minutes.
Yeah. So many different
Not
outcomes.
with it's with very little glitches too. Like it's literally you can just blah 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 done.
Yeah, there's different outcomes and stuff. And
Yeah, you got to do certain things for the story, but like I'm keen to play it. Like it just
right.
it's what the game it's what the gaming industry needs right now is that.
Well, it's good because perfect D&D as well. Because literally, I was watching Concrete play it, and literally, like you do scenarios where you pick a thing, and you literally roll the dice, and it can literally be an outcome of 1 or 20 or whatever it is. I'm like, bro, that's an outcome on its own. Like you're all right getting the same similar questions, and then your outcome could affect that
You can
whole.
have two playthroughs completely different by
Yeah,
that alone. Like
yeah. You could have the first 10 minutes being the exact same.
Hmm.
Get to that one question point, you roll a 1. The outcome goes this way. You
you
roll
roll a
a
10, a
yeah, 10. It
12,
goes this
like
way. You roll between certain numbers and it goes this way. And then these numbers it goes this way. It's like fuck, and that creates a different effect. And then it may seem like you could get a wrong thing there, but it might go back to like the similar outcome here. But what that happened there, that question there and there, affects something that happens down here. Like
yep.
that's fucking crazy. Like these games
So
like that is what I like. Like with the
no one's gonna
ingenuity.
have the same playthrough as someone else.
We need more games that have a lot of effect, and that's what I'm hoping. With the biggest thing for Fable has, because Fable has always been one of those games that fucking is affected
That's still
by
like
your.
maybe 5 or so years
I know, and
away.
I'm hoping when it does come out, it doesn't. They skip over that fact because Fable's biggest thing was your choices. You're
I
good
was
and you're
thinking about
bad.
playing the Fable trilogy because,
Mm.
or skipping the first one, like play 2 and 3
The
maybe.
first one's so good though.
Yeah, well, apparently there's a bad one. Is it the second one then?
The second one was a bit dodgy. I think it was. That was a
Because I
bit.
know there's a bad one, but I don't know which one it is.
First one's
I keep
great. Like the
forgetting.
first one's my favorite. So good.
First one, kick chickens, isn't it?
Chickens and all of them.
Yeah, well, I remember the first game. I've only ever played the first one.
Hmm.
That's the more cartoony one, though. I think, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. It's not as
And then they
mature.
got a bit more.
As you everything aged.
Because I know Fable 3 looks so good.
I had a lot of DLCs with those ones. He had the dog.
So I got Fable 3 on disc. So I mean, it's all on Game Pass anyway. I
I
think
had the doggo in Fable 3.
the doggo. Oh, the doggo that the good boy died, right? If I
Hmm.
remember.
But the DLC, that was the DLC mission you did, and you get him back.
Yeah, that's weird. How do they affect
So
magic?
it was a cool thing because if you play once you got that DLC, because if you had the dog alive and you played that DLC, you got another dog. But if you worked the endings right, you would loophole the system so you could benefit for yourself. So you'd sacrifice the dog, you did something else, but then you got the dog back in the DLC, and then everything kind of like works out for itself. It was a great way because then
Huh.
you'd make all that money and you become rich or whatever it was, and then you get your dog back though, and yeah, you doing all this
Are the
shit.
Fable games long? I don't think they are, right?
Kind of, but not extremely, but kind of long.
But I think Fable 1 was pretty short.
If you know what you're doing, and you can roll through it.
Fuck, Fable was 2004.
Yeah,
Getting hell.
it's pretty crazy what you
That's
can do.
crazy how long ago that was. That's almost 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, so
Fuck
it's a
me.
long while ago. Like it's just insane. But fuck, it's just crazy.
I put Fable
Yeah,
leg. I was only 12 and a half hours. That's not too
yeah.
bad. And that's 100% completion. 33 hours, 100%. Fuck.
Mm. Not
20
bad.
hours of side content? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Depends on how well you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, it can be done a lot quicker.
Oh, yeah. Instead of just wandering around doing random shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fable 3's 13 hours. Like, they're all pretty. They're not actually that bad.
The amount of times I played Fable 1, though, like, I played Fable 1 so much that, like, I know pretty much most of it by the back of my hand. It's crazy.
I've seen bits and pieces, played bits and pieces, but I know nothing about it
That's like
really.
one of the only games I feel like I finished the most would be Fable.
Other than Halo, like you
Yeah.
over Halo, fuck.
Mm.
I think I've done Halo Combat Evolved probably the most out of any game I've
Like,
played.
I've played it a lot. Like, Halo, I've played a lot. But doing the campaign, I don't know if I finished it
Because
all the
Halo's
way.
actually long though.
I know I've done a fair few marathons. Like, I used to marathon the games.
Hmm.
Like, I used to sit down and play them, like, fucking marathons.
Halo's only long because it's hard.
Mm.
Like I remember being a kid trying to exit the fucking at the end, and the fucking warthog, and you just fail and fail
Yeah.
and fail and fail. That's like the controls don't suit it. Like
Yeah.
your warthog's on everywhere else, but where you want it.
Yep.
And it's like you got to make this jump, then you miss it. You try it again, you hit the same spot. I've got it. No, it's like or you just die from the Covenant.
That's it.
It's like that game was brutal,
Yeah.
even on like normal, but still so
Yep.
good. Like oh, I just remember doing that. Everything's collapsing around you. The fucking things going like oh.
Exploding and falling and.
But then again, Bungie, they are doing a new IP. I
Yes,
think
they've
too. Like
recently posted about that, I think.
I just recently posted. Yeah, I'm
Tease.
fucking keen to see what that is. I think it's a
It's another sci fi.
co-op thing,
Mm.
co-op open world thing. But they only did vague dot points of are you good with this? Can you do this? So same as
Yep.
Santa Monica Studio.
Okay.
They want people who know in depth the God of War mechanics, like fighting, and so I'm pretty sure there's a new God of War coming very
Most
soon. Not
likely,
very
yeah.
soon, but is it like a spin-off, like with Atreus, or is it like a mainline Kratos one? That's the thing, like, because he would have to go to a new
That's true.
you have to go to a new what's it called, fucking He was in Greece, then he went to Norse. Everyone keeps saying Egypt.
Oh, the Egyptian gods.
Mm, yeah.
Fuck, that would
Like
be
you get Ra
wild.
and shit.
Yeah, because those Egyptian gods are fucking insane. That's
You get
really
the
the
fucking what's his name? The fucking dog dude and shit. Like, nah, bro.
that's really the only thing you have after, like, because you got Greece, then the
We
Norse,
got the Greek, Norse. You got the
Egyptians.
Egyptian. What else is there?
There's like the
The,
Mayan
the, the,
gods.
oh, the Mayans, yeah. There
Um,
is a lot more, but
just
what?
just the Catholic gods. I am Jesus.
He should have technically been in the Norse.
I know.
No, the
No,
Greece one.
Greek.
The Greek one.
No, not yeah, not really. But
No, because Zeus is there.
yeah, but Jesus.
Yeah, no, but like, you could have thrown him in there.
Why would Jesus be in the?
Because all them gods were human.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like all these different religions with all these gods, and it's just like I am the son
I
of
mean,
God. I'm
they weren't
Jesus.
human, but they were human-like.
Mm,
Except for Poseidon. Oh no, he was a dude. I think he ripped his head off.
yeah. So
I remember playing that in God of War 3. Like he just sat on his head and just on his back and just you see the fucking skin stretch his
yeah,
neck
rips
and
it.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I know he's fucking wild. Kratos is fucking crazy.
I kind of missed the PS3 360 days because hey, Red Dead. You had Undead Nightmare. Where's that now? Like, give us that for Red Dead 2.
I
Give us
know.
Undead Nightmare 2.
So many people wanted that for do, and they just haven't done anything. It's just like I think there's
But like,
mods. People made mods for it.
where that Red Dead online Red Dead Undead Nightmare that came out the same year Red Dead came out.
Mhm.
Just in October of that year or something.
Yeah,
Like
for Halloween.
back
It's
when
crazy.
Rockstar actually cared.
I don't know what's going on with them here. Like, what? Okay, I guess you
It's the
fucking.
GTA online money, bro. They just hence why you didn't get no DLC or nothing for Red Dead Online. Like you didn't get nothing for Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
They literally they have ditched Red Dead Online. Like that's broken. They haven't gone back to it.
Mhm.
Sad. But we did get some news about Rockstar working with the GTA RP server team behind 5M.
Mhm.
They're officially working with them for
For
I
the
don't know if
mod,
it's GTA 6 or a future one. I think it could be any.
whatever. Yeah.
Because they're working now, it's a bit late in GTA 6's, unless that's a later edition.
Mm.
But having them to, if they get official RP servers run by Rockstar, that'd be amazing.
That's it.
I mean, it'll put everyone else out of business, but who cares? Proper servers will be amazing, run by actual Rockstar.
Right. It's gonna be good.
I still like. I'd so wanted to do the Red Dead RP. That looks so good
Well, there was the GTA 5 AI modder, NPC modder got shut down by Rockstar.
because of
The lawsuits and stuff. Yeah.
they got to take everything down eventually.
That's
If
not.
they got their own RP servers, everything's gonna be gone
Mm.
because they have to be on there doing it.
Mm. Well, the thing is because I think for
Well,
GTA
even if you got
6.
them teams doing it for Rockstar, like they employ them permanently.
Mm.
Fucking do it.
Well, that's the thing though. Like I said, this person was trying to make like AI, like which I've been watching some videos on that Matrix AI, Unreal Engine 5, that
Mm.
game, what Matrix Awakened. Like the AI in that is crazy, and I think that's what like more game like people are trying to get that into games. But that's what GTA 6, from what we remember, from what we've vaguely
Yeah.
heard, they're trying to do with the NPCs is have them very aware, very alert, and
Yep.
their own thinking processed
Well, they
AIs.
were in Red Dead too. Like,
Mm. Near on own personality, yeah.
yeah, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I- I'm just. I just remember when that came out. Like I played it yesterday. Like, and it was 5 fucking
Yep.
years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I was speaking to Jake about like Red Dead. Like, I was 18 when Red Dead came out,
That's crazy.
and that I was in college pretty much when that came out. That's
Mm.
crazy. And where did that time go? 13 fucking years ago.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's what people are surprised about game dev. Like, it took Rockstar 18 years to go from Red Dead 1 to Red Dead 2. 8 fucking years.
Hmm.
And yet GTA 6 is a lot longer. It's over a decade.
Yeah, also we had like in between.
So I think they weren't doing GTA 6 and Red Dead 2. I don't think.
Mm,
I think they're doing full on GTA 6 after Red Dead came out, which makes
yeah,
sense because that was 5 years ago, and it's coming out next year. I think it is. So,
something.
or they said sometime 2024. I think it was. I saw
Yeah,
somewhere. So
most probably
they better start
games.
marketing that. Like they gotta get. They don't need the hype really because it's GTA.
Mm,
Like they never hyped Red Dead. They just said it's coming
mm.
out then and there.
That's it.
They
Yeah.
never hyped the GTA remasters.
Mm,
They just did this and it's coming out in like the next month.
yeah.
It's just
Like
Rockstar. Everyone knows Rockstar.
they have that name
It's just
reputation.
I don't think they're the Take Two boss Strauss Zelnick. I don't think he got the memo. He said they don't port games.
I know.
Did you see that?
Uh,
This was in 2021. He says we remaster and remake. We don't port things. And um look at Red Dead. Yes, it got semi remastered, but it's like that's a perfect port. Like
mm,
the dude just contradicted that. Like, and again, I did do the numbers on Take Two, and they're massive. There must be some communication issue somewhere, maybe. Then again, Rockstar, like, I wish they did it themselves.
mm.
Because look what they've done in the GTA trilogy. They're slowly fixing it.
Yeah, exactly. They're actually putting
If
their
they
finger
did it
out for a lot of
themselves, they'd be done with it now. They wouldn't have to fix anything.
yeah from the get go, not just having to patch things now.
I wonder if they're going to patch Red Dead. Like, they're going to do stuff to that. Like,
I hope they do it. We get a genuine like
I hope they don't. I hope they now don't say there's a remake coming or something. Because I'll be pissed.
oh. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing something stupid like
I
that.
think millions of people will be pissed if there's a remake coming like next year or something.
Mm.
Because there was a rumor of a remake or a remaster, which this technically is a remaster, but it's like I would have preferred a remake. You know, just port the assets to Red Dead 2's engine, put the whole game over there, give it a big old boost in graphics and physics and that. Although
Yeah,
the Red Dead physics aren't bad.
yeah. No, they're actually pretty solid. They actually work alright.
Because when you go to Mexico and you're doing that big fucking stroll down the river on that fucking,
Yes.
I shot the TNT on the mountain. The dude went into the water.
It's crazy. It's freaking crazy.
I didn't realize how hard that game is when you don't have the auto aim on,
Yeah, it is.
because you can turn it to expert aim, which is free aim. Don't ever do that.
It's like,
There's too many. When they're on horses, they're doing this,
yeah.
trying to hit them when you're moving slow as fuck, but that horse is fucking dong, 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 and they can hit you like dead on.
Hmm.
Because I had to do expert aim for a headshot for a trophy for some reason. It's just here, use expert aim for one bullet, but then I kept it on. And then I got to this West Dickens mission.
Oh.
Where we're in the car and we're like going because he
Oh.
pissed off some people about his elixir and that.
Mm.
And I did the mission 4 times of restart because I'm trying to expert aim these horses, dudes on the horses. I just went back to normal aim, done it in first go. I just tip for you: don't ever change it. Get your trophy,
Mm.
your achievement, and go back. Because it's not fucking fun. I don't. The game is too easy, I think,
Yeah.
and because when you can just auto aim, it's just bam, 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 bam.
I mean, yeah.
And let's play hardcore mode. Have you played that?
No.
I haven't either because you got the normal, hardcore, and Undead Nightmare. So, and Undead Nightmare is so short,
Yes, I was saying it doesn't hold up to its value because I remember buying that when
like
it came
6 hours,
out.
I think
It
total.
was just
The
so. It was
thing.
fun playing, especially with friends like in the horde, because you'd always like be around the church or shit like that. You get to and you just hold up places and you just have like every you just hold it hiding up on somewhere and you're just shooting everything as they try
That's
and
like
get
in
at
Red
you and
Dead
stuff.
2 though. That online had that,
Mm.
but you get all these ways that enemies coming at you,
Mm.
and you just like you and like two or three others just up
Yep.
there taking them out and shit.
So
Hey,
fun.
the online's fun. It's just sometimes broken.
Mm-hmm.
Like things won't load. Your matchmaking will break, or but
Mm.
like, come on, Rockstar, fix your fucking
I
shit.
know, like it's just so sucky that they
Like,
couldn't
no
focus on it
offense,
more.
but ditch GTA Online for
Oh,
PS4, Xbox One. Ditch
the
that.
amount of focus they put into on GTA Online and kept bringing stuff and like adding stuff and
Yeah,
doing
it
stuff. It's like
feels like there's a new
why?
DLC every week.
Mm-hmm.
But Red Dead Online is like the orphan kid who's stuck in the corner, just like, a, 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 attention, please. Like,
Yeah.
it's just fix it so it's not buggy. That's it.
Mm.
Get a whole team,
Basically.
like get like 20 people, 10 people, and just fix that, and then go back. Like, I hope when GTA 6 is out, they fix Red Dead, the online. Like, I'm
Who
hoping.
knows? I'm hoping like
And can we get a DLC for the story?
we've still got a lot of people that do play like Red Dead. Like that's the crazy part. Like there's still a lot of people that love playing Red Dead too. But
Yeah,
like shutting down, it's like why?
like,
Why?
because I realized the gap as well between Red Dead 2 and Red Dead. Hey, like,
Mm.
how did Bill get there? Can we get like a expansion after Arthur's dead and shit? Like, can we get you can play as John, but like you get more context between the second and first game?
Mm.
Because when you play, it's just him getting he's on a train and then Bill, like, what happened there? Like,
Yeah, you got his own fortress. It's like what?
so where do you get the fortress from? Like, and Uncle and shit, like, because Uncle's in there somewhere. I haven't seen him yet, but he's in the game. He's in Undead Nightmare. You get to kill him.
Yeah,
Um,
I know what's cool is that the stuff they did with that was just crazy. Such a good game, that one. Like DLC.
right?
It was just all
And
the
because I haven't really done Red Dead 1 before, so I don't know. Is Javier a good guy in Red Dead, or is he a bad guy? Because he was good in Red Dead 2. He just was with the Vanderlyn gang, like. But he was also a good guy.
mm.
But he's helping Bill in Red Dead, so I don't know if they changed him for the sequel or not. Like, I don't know, because it just seems weird that Javier would take in Bill, whoever wants Bill dead. I don't know. John seems way different.
Right? It doesn't seem to have
At
that.
the end of Red Dead 2, he's like all happy, like he's doing the farm work for the dudes. And then in like Red Dead, he's very hostile.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right, does it? It feels like the same.
It's like when you first meet Irish and that he's very fucking smart mouthy back. Like when the Irish is like, "How many boyo?" He's like, "Blah blah blah boyo." Like, you fucking mean edgy, John? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. It's just
Like, cause I'm getting the context from because I'm getting it from the start, and now Red Dead. Like, I'm getting the full complete package where things make
yeah,
sense now.
yeah, because it takes place because one takes place after two.
Yeah, which I'm getting all the context from
But
two now. Like,
oh, like we played. Oh, it's just.
it's like when you played Red Dead back in 2010. You're like, who the fuck is that? But now it's like, I know who that is.
That's it. Yeah, I think that was the biggest plot
Like,
twist.
'cause
But
just
they
think,
still.
Bill just sprung there. Like, Bill's out of nowhere.
Mm.
And then you play Red Dead 2, it's like, so that's Bill.
Yeah. Now I know who Bill is. And then you're
That's
like,
fucking
why?
Uncle.
Then you're like, why
Like,
does he have such a vendetta against these people? What's the go? What's
and
going
then you
on?
play it's like, oh. Well, I said they're not bad. It was one bad egg who ruined the whole fucking carton. because someone popped into the stream and they're a big Red Dead fan,
Yep.
and they had the same idea I had. Like, give us the Vanderlyn gang 20
Yeah.
years before Red Dead 2.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Like, give
fuck.
us Arthur as like early 20s. Like, make us play as Arthur again, so we get Arthur. Like, have him just joining like Dutch and that,
Oh, that'd
and you
be
get like
so good.
a younger Hosea, a younger Dutch, like
Mm,
in their freaking prime and shit. Like, give us that.
mm,
And because Marco's a dick. Marco is why their thing went to shit. Like, they weren't bad people until Micah joined them.
mm. That's it, like the
Like,
persuasion of the
no, but
characters.
I still think it's funny because it's like the only thing I remember from Red Dead 2 again, like really, is just Dutch. I got a plan. Every fucking cutscene, he got a plan. And his plan ended up getting everyone killed. Well, Arthur mainly, and a few others. I think Hosea died. Did Hosea die?
I can't even
I
remember
don't,
now. I can't even
I
remember
don't remember.
who
I
died
play
next
so many
alive.
games. That's a problem now with gaming. There's so many games. Remember back in the day, you get like what 3 big games a year. Things were more spread out, so you took it all in more because you kept playing the one game because there's nothing else there for like a week, 2 weeks, a month. But the Mortal. I'm gonna move on from Red Dead. The Mortal Kombat 1 beta's out, bro. The
Oh, is
closed
it?
beta.
That's not
Yep.
bad. That's pretty cool.
Sabby was playing it.
Mm.
Of course he was. Like, come on. Um, yeah, but it does look fucking good. Like, I'm keen for that. I just forgot the beta was out. It was just fucking soon. I think they're testing the online, I think, as well, like the online plus how it plays. But also in other gold news, I was gonna mention it when I said Starfield went gold, but Assassin's Creed Mirage went gold recently, like last week or this week. And it's coming out earlier than expected because it's already done. Coming out October 5th, a week early, which is probably a good thing because Spider-Man comes out just after that on October 20th.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's just like,
And then you got Alan Wake 2 got moved back
there's so many. There's
until
just so much coming. It's just like
October 27th. I think it
so
moved back to
much.
get out of Spider-Man's way.
It's like,
But Alan Wake 2 is going to be fucking good. It does suck that it's digital only though. There's no physical for Alan Wake.
it's a bit of a
Which
shame.
is kind of fucked up because they just released Alan Wake for PS5 and Series X on disc. But they aren't like doing Alan Wake 2 physically. Like,
I don't
you
know.
make people buy the first game on disc just to get them digitally. Like, fucking hell, man. Makes me damn mind up. I'm hoping everyone like goes against it. Oh no, it was PS4 and Xbox, yeah. I was just checking. Like, I do want to play it because the original game played like donkey fucking shit. It was weird. The mechanics were broken. I think they'd fix that up in the remaster. 'Cause I was trying to use the flashlight and trying to was like my arm was there going "Nee," doing fucking donuts and shit. Like what? I couldn't hit the fucking dude with my light. I'm like, God dang, it's broken. But anything else, Des? Des, anything else, Dad? Nothing.
No, we pretty much covered basically. Not much else I can
Right.
think of. Like, that's basically what I wanted to cover for this week. And you were
And
just
what
going
you've
over,
been
like,
doing
yep,
and shit.
yep. And I was like, I was there. Then you said, I'm like, yep, you got it covered. I was like, oh no, he's fine. Yep, I just got to agree with him. Yep. And you're saying what I
I
was
just
thinking. You're on the same ball track. I'm like, yep. And then what if I wanted to say anything? I just bit my bobs in
right
there and just not much. Yeah.
because all I've been doing is just playing Red Dead and fucking What's else was I doing?
You smashed
Fucking
out fucking
Tiny Tina,
Tiny Tina, and
Wonderland.
you've been playing
I
fucking.
put 30 hours into Tiny Tina's
Was it
in the last
Resistance you've
few
been playing
days.
as well?
Oh, Resistance, yeah,
Yeah,
doing the
you've been
first
playing that
one.
on stream as well.
Yeah, because I finished Killzone 3 as well, just before
Yeah,
Resistance.
yeah, yeah.
I'm playing all the fucking games.
So you've been playing a fair bit.
And I said earlier to someone that I was going to play the Army of Two games. Bang, bang, bang. I'm like,
Mm.
why did I do this to myself? Because
Yeah.
I want to do the Resistance trilogy,
Yep.
do 1, 2, and 3, and then Army of Two.
Mm.
Or I could do Resistance and Army of Two, then Resistance 2. Like, I'll
Whatever.
figure it out.
Figure out a pattern you want to play.
Between Red Dead and Tiny Tina's, it's like. Plus, I
Mm.
bought Red Dead Revolver to play that.
That would be a good one to play.
Tell me how good that game is. If
Mm-hmm.
that came out like 20 years ago, 2004 or something, 2005, then they. I kind of find it weird how someone thought it was a young uncle. But it's like, he got the scars, look like John's.
Yeah, it's meant
It's
to be
clearly a John before John.
yeah.
It
Like
was like, oh, it's fucking uncle, or it's this guy's like, it's not even connected to Red Dead.
that's where the inspiration came from for the characters. Like it was
Yeah,
technically is a
because that
pre.
wasn't their own IP. That was someone else's IP they
Because it
got.
technically was. It technically, in a sense, is a prequel. But again, that Red Dead Revolver story is meant to be told, I think, from a different person's perspective.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's so vague. The characters look the same. You know, there's a guy with a beard with two scars on his face. Okay, and then
Look, it's exactly the same as
yeah,
John's. Like,
like that was
yeah.
it's just how it was told. Because the whole
And he's got the
crew's
same
there.
look as well, like the
Like,
beard and
mm,
the rugged look.
the whole crew's there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
because you haven't got that weird uncle wannabe, like that weird dude. Like, the
yeah.
fuck is happening here?
So, but it's kind of more like but the age and time frame is more in around Red Dead Redemption 2's era. Red Dead Revolver would
Yeah,
technically, if it was to be accurate, it would be just a bit before Red Dead Redemption, because you
technically,
remember,
it would have been the first game you play, and
yeah,
then two,
it would go
then
straight
Red
into
Dead.
it basically, because
Yeah,
you see John there, like how young he is at the start of that, like when
fuck, he was damn. Yeah, he was definitely pretty young, wasn't he?
because you got to rescue him.
From that fucking bear attack.
Hmm.
That's where he got his scratch. Yeah,
So
just that the fact that you can't skip the start of Red Dead Two
that
makes
got
it
me
hard to
too. Actually, that
replay.
actually got me too, because you have that whole startup. It's like here's this, and you go, oh yeah, and then it's like many years later kind of thing. Like there's like that whole intro
Hmm.
part, and then it jumps to like another part in time in that first game and in the second game. It's just like what? Because you have the whole snow
It's
and
only a short jump, but
yeah. Well, so it's a couple of years had passed because
hmm.
John was young. You see him get his scar, but then you see him later on. He's like with the group, but like the scars have healed over time. Like it's been a couple of years because he's healed up and
Yeah,
everyone's a little bit older and stuff. And Morgan's Arthur Morgan's a little bit older
I just
too.
don't get how Arthur never gets mentioned at all in the first game. Like,
I know, it's like they really need to have done that. Like
they
maybe.
just added him in there to play as, I think. But he was heavily in John. Like, he saved John. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he saved him from being killed so many times, and like he
Yep.
literally saved him from Dutch at the end. Like,
Yep.
and yet John doesn't acknowledge it at all.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad for the story itself, like that they didn't.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, it should have been a remaster, and they could have slipped in Arthur
Especially
somewhere.
like in
Like,
the first game when you have that whole Dutch interaction again, you could have brought up Arthur, like, in
yeah, but
like
they
I'm done with your shit. Arthur was, you could have a thing was like, I'm done with your shit. Arthur was done with your shit. I should have listened to him like years ago. I should have listened to him
that's
and
what they
followed
could have
him.
did with a remake.
Like actually properly tied it in. It's like, but no, but
They just gloss over him completely because he wasn't ever there.
yeah, it was never a first thought. He was an afterthought.
Well, probably not an afterthought, but it's like he was just never. Same as like a lot of the characters, though. I think I don't know.
I
You don't
wouldn't,
hear Hosea mentioned either, do you? Or
but I
no one?
wouldn't mind actually having a game where you get to play as Jack, because you get him at the
What
end and that was it.
a future game after Red Dead,
Yeah, and like actually play as the son.
avenging his father with all the
Yeah,
the Pinkertons and
but it
shit.
gets more modern again too. So
Because you do play as Jack at the end of Red Dead
Like, cause that time period is where the introduction
because
of
the game doesn't end
no,
when John dies.
no. But like the end of that
You play
game,
as a teen Jack. It's not like his
like,
late
well,
teen.
that's the thing. Like that, the end of that game is the introduction of when, like, the era was when vehicles were actually starting to be
Modern what?
introduced.
Yeah,
Like cars were starting to be introduced. Why don't we have that? And like, why don't we make? Why can't they just make Red Dead where it's
Mafia,
almost is? Well, that's the thing. Like, it's almost like a prequel. So we're
like a
getting that
Mafia game,
timeline where
but
it's
having
leading
Jack.
into GTA. Like, we have actually Red Dead. Then you have that middle period,
Yeah,
and then you've got GTA. So like, it actually like blends the world
like
together.
GTA 3. Like you, all of a sudden he's like, no, because GTA 3 is a fair way. Oh, that's
It's a
not
big gap
too.
because
Yeah,
end of what year? It's like
because
19 something. 18, 19?
that's the 1900s. It like started
Right.
1900s, nearly like at the end of 1800s.
Um,
The
'Cause
time
it's
frame
1911. So,
1907. Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption is 1911. Yeah,
mm. But then
with the
it's
epilogue in 1914.
yeah, so 1914. So you could have that for well, it's not necessarily 14. So you could have him either from his age there or go say
Fuck
it's set in
that. Put
1920.
into like World War. That's like World War territory, nearly. Like fuck.
Um, yeah, because when was World War One was? Oh, actually, wait, what the fuck?
Like, goddamn boy.
Actually, yeah, because World War One was 1914.
Yeah,
You could, oh, imagine that. Imagine if you play as fucking Jack Marston enlisted into the war.
he gets with the army, and
Yeah.
that'd be a weird spin, wouldn't it?
Oh my god, and you're playing as him, he's enlisted. Or,
That'd
or,
be a weird spin, though.
we don't see, we see a story flashback of that because World War One went from 1914 to 1918. We play as Jack Marston coming back from the war in 1918. So,
I'd rather play a Rockstar make on a World War game. Like,
because we could have a part of it maybe through that, so you get to play a bit of that story through it, and then it's
hmm,
like him coming
you
back
play
to it.
like flashbacks, and then
Mm.
you get the post one, which is continued on
And then
up until like World War Two.
yeah, because World War Two started in
Like,
1939. So you could have him where Jack could die in World War Two, like or something. You know,
that'd be
like
shit.
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying though, like or he could
Right?
save
Like,
someone of importance or something, and then it leads into the next thing.
then
And
again, it doesn't have to have World War though, like, because it's its own thing.
like it's that well affected by it because we knew how much the world was affected by that war, like those wars. So you could make that.
Yeah, because in Red Dead, the world does hate each other as well. So I mean,
Mm,
technically, it would happen.
so yeah, it'd be kind of cool if they
That's
did some
crazy.
kind of take on that, and then it led into like the events of like
Are we giving them
GTA.
ideas? Fuck. Imagine they just do that. Like, fuck.
It
That'd be
would be
so. That'd
good
be
to
so
see
cool.
that like bridge the gap. It'd be kind of
I just
good.
want to. I just want another Red Dead game. To be fair, look, I think I prefer Red Dead over GTA. I don't know what it is with GTA. It just got to like, but between 3 and 4, between GTA 3 and 4, the games were so good, and then
Mm.
5 just, as I said, like it doesn't feel the same.
Like I would also like a modern day retake of GTA One, and like GTA London.
I wouldn't.
Like
There's not
take
much
that.
story there.
No, but like the best thing, go deep into it and like actually flourish
Hmm.
the story out and have that city. You know, like try and like make it
You
better.
know, I'm fucking scared now because there was. Remember how it was rumored the Red Dead remastered bullshit, and then they said about the GTA 4 one as well.
Mm.
I'm hoping they don't just port GTA 4. That needs work because that ran poorly.
Yeah.
Well, on PC it ran poor. On PC it was fine, but like, because I finished it on PS3, I didn't on PC because the fucking cutscenes were stuttery and shit.
Because GTA One takes place. See, because that's the thing. Because the other thing is too is GTA One takes place in 1997, but you visited Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City in that game.
Mm.
So you covered all 3 cities. So you basically, the early year of that is 1997. So you've got a gap between 1914
That's a long time for
and
100 years, man.
1997. You've got all those years in
Nearly
between.
100 years.
And there's like all kinds of shit that happened. Like,
Jack definitely well on gone then.
because he was like in his 20s in 1914. I think he was.
He was a young adult.
Hmm.
He fucking looked like John, but different. Like,
Hmm. That was cool.
he did, but he did like he had longer hair though. Like,
Hmm.
he had like shoulder length hair or something, didn't he? Like,
But it'd definitely be cool to like, yeah, see that they did something with that, like brought that character on, and then did like a different IP, but like had it set between that time period. So even if it wasn't him like related in the war, like even if.
But then it might take away the impact of Red Dead.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, because it'd be cool. Because like it's just weird to introduce his character just and then not do anything with it.
How come no one complained when John died, but Joel is a whole different story?
Joel,
Yeah,
fucking
that's the same thing, really. Like, they died because they're both bad people,
yeah,
but no one cares about John. Everyone cares about Joel.
because it was a dramatic scene.
So's John. Like,
I mean, it's pretty
fuck comes out of the
badass.
barn. This whole row of people is just bam, firing on him. Like,
I know they all opened fire on him. Fucking
it was so drawn out. Like, he was chatting to him, and that was like he's trying to convince him not to do it and
he knew,
shit.
he
Like,
knew, he knew though. That was the sad
oh,
part. Like
he
he
knew
knew.
from day
It was
one
it was
when he
all a
first
se-
got
it was
fucking
a whole
trained.
it was a whole setup. The whole thing was a fucking setup from the get go. They wanted to get rid of all the fucking that whole group, even though he was trying to move on. And
He was
yeah,
helping them do it. Like,
yeah, they were cleaning out all the fucking. But anyway,
which is just like fucking hell.
this
So
is a
it's
long.
fucking sad though
This
that
is a long episode tonight. I'm
only an hour
done.
and a half.
No, it's nearly 2 hours.
Oh, it started like 8.
Yeah, it's nearly 10.
Whoops.
Yeah.
No, but good episode. Fuck.
I do want to bring
I
it
just
up.
hope we get some of our ideas, make some form another Red Dead game. Like, I
Yeah.
want either another prequel or a sequel.
Go
Or
back
can we
there.
play as John during Red Dead 2? Like, play as John, not Arthur.
A different perspective. Well, I mean, you get to
Get
play
the-
as him afterwards, but
No, because don't forget, when you're Arthur, like, John's doing other things.
yeah.
Like, they're always doing 2 different things. Make it a freaking DLC. Like, play as John. Like, come on.
They're not going to do anything. That's the problem. I feel like they're almost done
Yeah.
with that IP. It's sad.
Well, not really. They just released the first game. Like, again,
But
they
that's
still
nothing.
fucking like it,
That's
but not
nothing
enough
that.
to remake or remaster.
That's
Really.
what I mean, though. Like, it's just weird that it's just, but it's filler. It's just like here's some because like you look at it. Here's filler. Here's the GTA trilogy that we didn't do any work on. We got someone else to do it because we were working on GTA 6. Here's a re-release of freaking Red Dead Redemption. Just keep you. They just
Yeah, but
chucking out.
011. They should have got 011 to do the GTA stuff.
That's what I'm saying. They're just chucking out filler stuff just to fill the space and void, so it's like people still know of the Rockstar IP while they're working on stuff. They're not actually.
Also,
That's what I'm saying. Make that money to help fund shit. Keep people in.
oh,
But
fuck.
anyway.
That was weird.
Oh, it's just. Yeah. If they want to do actual work, they'd do actual work, but they're too busy working on GTA 6. I don't know if they'll come back to Red Dead. They might. do a new IP.
011. This is. Oh, this is. They've been going since like 2010. They did Red Dead, Fallout 76, Rust console, Minecraft Dungeons, Crackdown 3, Limbo, and Little Big Planet for the PS Vita. Their work isn't bad.
Oh, I mean, technically, you do have a game that is Rockstar that's set between a certain time period. We had LA Noire that was set in 1947.
Oh, yeah. LA Noire is
But-
a good game, though.
What if we end up having more of the GTA style, which is like Red Dead, GTA, in that time setting, which is kind of like Mafia.
Can we
but
have
like,
a GTA in that time again? Like, in the 40s? Like,
yeah,
come
like
on.
it'd be like because Mafia, like I said, that's 2K. That's completely different to Rockstar.
Hang on. No, when is GTA 6? Is that the 80s?
I think it's a modern game. It might be set in the 80s.
Because it's in Miami. Like, it's
I thought it was a modern day take.
I don't know. I can't remember because it's been so fucking long. Um, GTA 6. What's it called? Set. Fuck.
Uh,
All I know it's version of Miami. Like,
yeah, it's
fuck.
only well this month someone said that, for example, some suspected discussion theory was that GTA 6 is set in modern day Vice City and not the 80s. This seems
Oh,
accurate
okay.
judging by leaked footage, so it's like a modern day spin
Mm.
on the game,
Yeah, because that footage did seem pretty mod.
like a lot of the
Oh, fuck.
missiles and stuff. But like I said, if we had
But
that like that mafia style GTA game, like playing like an upcoming
GTA
mob,
7,
like some kind of mob style
because
LA
the
noir
GTA games do seem to go in order. They get later on. Like,
players, typical criminal. Like it's always GTA games are
I
always
think
mainly
in
focused on as being a criminal.
4 was pretty modern compared to 5, I think.
Mm.
Because I mean, probably 4 was based in 2008. Like that was 2008 when it came out, and it was based in 2008.
Mm.
So was 5. That would have been probably based 2013, maybe
Mm.
2013. Yeah, I think. I don't know.
But anyway,
Um,
I want to.
yeah,
I'm thinking of checking out this Call of Duty thing. I don't know yet, because I want to go to bed. So
yeah,
very torn. I gotta
but
upload this other thing too.
right before I start rambling on about other stuff again, because don't know, I could go. I could do this fucking hours. Um. Oh, hang on. That was weird. That face is. It's not gonna be the thumbnail that you doing that. Just have your face on there. But as always, we appreciate you, Beaters and Beatettes, for joining us. Episode 33. I did the calculation again. 172 episode. 172. And we appreciate you. Thank you for watching, listening, whatever it is. And as always, we have been Dale and Jim. And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye. Meow, meow.